Aloha. This is Edwin Boyette. It is fantastic to have you here with us this evening. I shouldn't say aloha. It's drawn and quartered. And not only is it drawn and quartered, but it's thunder. Thunder! Thundercats! Oh, yeah. I won't blow out your speakers tonight. Can only give you 10% of my power, or else I'll break those speakers. And I know we've had some audio problems firing up in OBS before, so let me know right away if you can't hear our guest. So let me introduce, as always, our ever gracious host, the art of the hero, Mr. Mike Miller. Oh, wait, they're not hearing you. Well, I hate OBS so much. I hate OBS so much. Yeah. Give me 1 second and I will, every single time, I don't change any settings in OBS. OBS is definitely my nemesis. All right, desktop audio, device. All right, okay, let's see. It sounds like it's moving now. Mike, go ahead and give it another go. Say all that fantastic stuff. I mean, that was probably the best stuff you'd ever said.
No, gosh, man. Nobody was recording that?
Oh, man.
Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. This is Art of the Hero with Mike S. Miller. You are watching Drawn and Quartered. Before you see the team from the MAGA comic book in the first splash page where they're all together. I still have to do Dr. Savage in there. But that's what I'll be working on until I'm done with this thing here. George just dropped out, but I'm sure he'll be... There he is. He's back. Never mind. Such a distraction. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I am Mike Miller, 28-year industry veteran of the comic book industry. Injustice, Game of Thrones, all that fun stuff. Edwin, introduce everybody else.
Yeah.
Or
We've got a great new panel, or a great panel tonight. Returning to the show is Aaron Lowe-Presti. And if you didn't go down to your comic book store today, when you do it tomorrow, make sure to get, is it Aquaman? What's the number, Aaron?
It's Aquaman 56. You can also find there's an Aquaman 100-page giant floating around that was one of those Walmart comics that now is available, I believe, through comic shops everywhere. So I have 2 Aquaman stories out today. Hey, and I need to plug this too. Hey, don't go away. I got to plug this. That's right.
That's right.
It's a hardcover sketchbook, folks. 20-year anniversary, 64 pages, full color. Signed and numbered, limited edition for only $25 plus $5 shipping. I'm also doing head sketches inside for an additional $20. So that's $45 plus $5 shipping. Just email me and you can get one.
Nice.
Okay, now you can move on.
Elliot Fernandez is in the chat. What's up, Elliot?
All right, moving on down that line. We've got Mr. Eric Hudson. Now, he is the winner of the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, and he kicked butt there. Eric, how are you feeling about your chances tonight?
Oh, feeling pretty good. I'm in nice company. I can't wait to have an evening drawing the Thundercats, which is awesome. It's been a while since I've been here. I think the last time it was Princess Jasmine. And if I recall, I was the only one who drew her on model. So I'm going to give it my best.
Very good.
Oh, he's kind of laying down the gauntlet there a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, she's an easy one to go off model with, so, Yeah, any of the Disney princesses, it's like, people are drawing their fantasies, right?
Well, maybe you, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
us professionals stay on model.
you sure do. You sure do.
Here.
All right. Well, good luck tonight. It is good to have you back with us. All right. Returning to the program for the first time in a while, we have Mr. Eric Ninotowski.
What's up, guys? Glad to be back. How's everybody doing?
Doing great, doing great.
Welcome.
Good.
Nobody else doing good? Like, answer the man.
Now,
Answer the man.
Is that the Kevin Sharp cover for Shadow Century?
It is. It is the first variant. It's the villain's variant, and Kevin just killed it, and it looks awesome. So
Kevin,
that is up on Twitter.
That is definitely.
What was that, Mike?
Why'd you kill it, Kevin?
Killed it, man.
I tried to pour as much into it as I possibly could. Anyway, I don't know if I killed it, but if Eric says I killed it, then right on.
Who did the color on that? That's nice.
That is Carbon Graphics.
Oh, very good. Very good. All right. Well, Eric, welcome back, man. You ready for some Thundercats?
I'm ready, baby. Let's bring it on.
All right.
Hey, Eric, throw me that colors info later because I need to catch up on some stuff.
Okay, will do.
All right. And also welcoming back to the program, we have the creator of Problematic and the Mary Sue talking about George Alexopoulos.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for inviting me.
What's up, George?
How's it going,
What's
George?
Problematic in the Mary Sue about? What is the premise of that?
Problematic is sort of a Calvin and Hobbes-ish, Charlie Brownish kind of four-panel strip. And the Mary Sue is about a space bounty hunter-ish kind of character who rides around in a overpowered robot suit and blows things up and has to be responsible, I guess.
I'm glad I asked because I actually didn't separate them. So I'm like, that sounds like a book title, like, you know, like the Problematic Mary Sue. I'm like, oh, is it like a whole thing? Just pointing out Mary Sue's? But all right, cool. No, very cool.
Boy,
I'm told it's pretty good. I just actually finished the script for the next campaign. Well, the books that will be in the next campaign. It's like 4 issues long, so I don't know how that's going to work. But
yeah, George just finished fulfillment on his crowdfunded comic book, and he printed it all himself.
Congratulations.
yeah, last week.
Are you guys drawing already?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I am.
No, we're not starting yet. We're not.
No.
Breaking all the laws.
Well, I was never going to finish mine anyway. So.
It's not one of them crazy libertarian streams, right?
Okay, let me start a whole new thing.
You saw Mike drawing El Respo. This is yeah. We're not nihilist here. By the way, competitors, Lady Celtic Moon for $2 says it is very nice to see all of you guys return.
Thank you, Lady Celtic Moon.
All right.
Thank you, Lady Celtic Moon.
All right. Our next competitor has got a property coming out that's going to rival Thundercats. It's called the Dragon Guard, and I'm talking about Kevin Sharp. Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, Edwin. Yeah, it's on Indiegogo right now. Looking for a Dragon Guard. I have the mailing list sign up on the pre-launch on Indiegogo, and I want you guys to check it out because I want to blow your mind how cool it is, like Thundercat.
Very, very cool. All right, Mr. Matt Cusson, and you are muted, sir, before you say hello to us.
Hello. How's it going, guys?
All right, you ready to rock some Thundercats? Are you fired up, Matt Cusson?
I'm ready. I'm rolling. I'm raring to go.
There we go. Mr. Matt Cusson, and you've got an upcoming project with Narwhal, yeah?
Yes, I do. This is a page from the book. It's called Modded. And in this one, we have the alien champions beginning, squaring off with Earth's best sportsmen.
There you go. Modded from Matt Cusson and Narwhal. All right. Now, becoming a regular fixture on the show, always a joy to speak with him. How you doing tonight, Terry?
I'm doing excellent. I just finished up another one of my original characters for a deck of cards I got coming out, and this one's called the Star. Very. Are
you doing your own colors?
Oh yeah, I do my own colors.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. So, but that's only because I was too poor to afford to be shipping that stuff out back when I was in my 20s. Wasn't rich like Mike, and Mike was rolling.
I'm rich.
Rolling though.
Me.
That's a story I'm telling, man. Story I'm sticking with. That you were a child billionaire and
Dang it.
pretty much grew up with a silver spoon, which I know is the opposite of your actual story. But for me to villainize you, I have to have this narrative. So
I do have some silver spoons now, though.
There you go, folks.
I watched Silver Spoons when it was.
What's funny? I think if the people only knew, like it'd definitely be the pot calling the kettle black. Like me and Mike have beautiful wives, big families, and we make a lot of money drawing Men in Tights. So I'm not one to be pointing fingers at anybody making money doing what they love. So it's all good. Just joking, chat.
That looks sharp, Terry. You'll have to.
Well, if you guys are making money doing this, let me know how you're doing it, will you?
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, the first thing is you have to quit working for DC, Aaron.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that went really well last time.
All right, don't get Aaron in trouble. Don't get Aaron in trouble.
I know, yeah. He's got to put out my favorite Aquaman run probably in the last forever years. So, hats off.
Well, it's a one-issue run, so
yeah. I'm just talking about in general. Like they finally figured out a way to get Aquaman off of the joke list, and you're definitely a part of that. As far as characters are concerned. I mean, he just had a hit $1 billion movie. That's like somebody would have told me that like 20 years ago. Aquaman's gonna have a $1 billion movie. I would have been like, get out of here.
True.
Is it a parody? So, congrats, man.
All right, let us introduce our last competitor, and then we're going to get rolling here. Zachary Bradley, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing pretty good. And that is
The
it.
end.
And
The
that
end.
is it. The end. That'll be
Good enough.
I'm
that'll
just
be the
excited. I
last-
just want to draw. I want to start drawing.
All right,
Ready.
Now you know the rest of the story.
If you're drawing along with us at home, I have got a post pinned to my Twitter. Please put your viewer art there, and we will share it live during the program. At the end of the show, our panel of competitors here will pick a winning entry so we can give you special recognition. All right, competitors, are you ready?
Nope.
Yes.
No. I'm gonna grab some paper.
Image.
That's all right.
Good.
Start without me. I'm going to win anyway.
Your time starts now.
True.
Oh, Elliot Fernandez in the chat says he will be drawing Snarf tonight.
Oh, boys.
What are we gonna do now, Lionel?
Oh, snarf, snarf.
Oh no.
I think Snarf is like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everybody can do a Snarf voice.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
I'd agree with that. He's ubiquitous.
Have we started?
Yeah, we have started.
Yeah.
Daggum it. Gotta tell guy, Can't just be
I'm gonna out myself.
We started, Mike.
I started probably way sooner than everybody else. So,
cheater.
but I'm not throwing away my progress. It's like, this is gonna be a banging print when I'm done. So,
Cheater.
Yep, I got my own. You got to do it in that Kylo Ren traitor.
D.D. Willingham says, no Siege. Yeah, Siege had some prior commitments. He had to take the night off.
Siege had to be committed.
Yes. Involuntarily. But it's for the best. Zinzu says, all digital art. Do any of the artists still like to use pencil and paper? Actually, several of the competitors here are drawing traditionally. Kevin Sharp is drawing traditionally. Mr. Matt Cosson is drawing traditionally.
Oh.
Eric Nanotowski is drawing traditionally. Mike, are you gonna start digital, print out your blue lines, and then go traditional?
That's my plan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so about half of the pieces tonight will be done traditionally.
Yeah, I sold my soldering machines a long time ago. The thing is, I'm actually faster traditional, but I can do way more digital. I'm kind of like in that James Cameron camp. Like, hey, with digital, you can pull off tricks that not necessarily not fool people's eye, but you can push the boundaries of the fidelity of your image, or you can take like 10,000 years doing it organically. It's Sistine Chapel style.
All right, I'm going to spot you guys 20 minutes as I have to take my daughter to dance, and then I'll be back.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Let's tag Elliot in while he's gone.
Okay, Elliot, are you?
Aaron, just comment in the chat when you get back. Is Aaron gone already? Aaron's gone already.
But he's probably still logged in. I don't know if I can. Can you remove people from hands?
You can't kick people.
Oh, he kicked himself. Elliot, you want to come in and hang out for a little bit, brother? You can draw, or you can just talk and grace us with your presence. All right, man. I will send you on Facebook. I'll send you the link, brother.
I automatically wanted to do something about gayness.
What is that?
What? No. Stop it. Stop it. Now.
Are you okay? You seem so stressed out.
What is that?
Who is listening to TV? Please stop it.
It might be me. Actually, it's not this. I didn't think it was that loud though. What's it sound like? Because it might not be me.
It sounds like we have somebody else in the chat here.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lady.
Okay, that is me.
Terry, what program are you using?
Clip Studio is the program I'm using.
That's amazing how it's duplicating the one side and just flipping it over to the other.
Once again, people talk about, what I think when it comes to the process and getting it done, like I cannot give up digital art, man. It's like way too fast for what I'm doing.
And yet you never finished the drawing on that.
I know, because now I'm actually not even at my seat because I'm trying to turn the volume down. But that's what my 9-year-old's for, apparently. All right, she's taking care of it.
Oh.
All right, I don't even know if I can hear that anymore. All right, so sorry about that. The mic on this camera I'm using is super sensitive in a good way, but in a bad way in this case. But so, yep.
Nice.
And like I was saying earlier, Mike, to your never get anything done on time is because I'm usually thinking way ahead. Instead of winning the contest, I want to basically like have a kick-ass print to sell later. And Lionel's like the perfect character to bust out at Comic-Con.
Yeah, but you could always do a less detailed version that you can finish, and then
yeah, that's true. I thought about that, like just doing a headshot or something like that, but it's still gonna defeat the purpose because I'm not gonna win. So I'm like Rocky 1, like hey, no, I can't do it, coach.
All right, only Pittman says hello, everyone, from the chat, and I think I just saw an Alien Fernandez just ninja up on in here.
What's up, baby?
Hey, Elliot.
I'm in.
Oh, that Morbius is. Oh, that's cool, man.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
hot.
sick.
For some reason, my camera is showing it reversed. Oh no, it's right on YouTube. All right, there we go. Yeah, man. Just trying to put some stuff together for future sales and such. But,
yes, he captured my own heart.
Yeah, man. I hear you. I'm like, that's my man.
That's my man. Yeah, let's make some money.
Hey, Terry, you got a question from Ollie Pittman. I'm sorry. Just let me get this in here before I forget it. It says, Terry, are you going to be in Chicago?
If you're saying C2E2, then yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So what is good in the hood, Elliot Fernandez?
I'll tell you what's good in the hood. The hood.
Nice.
Where I stay, where I'm at. I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I'm just I'm moving along. I'm utilizing some of that advice, that sweet advice you gave me.
Yeah, Olivia, go to bed.
And, yeah, I'll go. Okay, yeah. I'm leaving right now. Don't worry about it. I got it. No, it's all good. Not good. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay on track with stuff and getting things going here. So
on target.
On target. I'm Perkins in this group, by the way. You want to see? Look, I'm losing weight, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I lost about 10 pounds. Let me show you. Hold on. Edwin's gonna be like, wait a minute, what happened to all the fat jokes? I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yes.
Shirt's too big on me now. I can't even understand what's going on.
How'd How you doing it?
I'm going like a low carb thing and just staying away from stuff and
walk in.
Doing some walk-in and other things and just making better choices, I think, for now while I can. But yeah. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good times. Good times. These are the good
All right,
times.
Mike, you've got some praise from the chat. This comes from Andy Hayes. He says, Mike, I am really digging the Meg. I'm almost finished reading it.
Right on. Thank you very much. You can get the Meg on Amazon. Just look up Meg graphic novel Mike Miller or Steve Alden or both, whatever.
Happy to get that in the mail. I can't wait to read it. It's sitting in my extensive pile of unopened comic books, sadly.
I know. Hey, I just got the. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I should say it out loud. Hell no.
Just say it in your head. Then
I got Brand. Antonio sent me a PDF of Brand to read, so looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm reading that too.
You thought, you
you
were special, man. You were like, I don't know if I should let the cat out of the bag, but I got this super one of a kind. It's like I got it too. I didn't want
to hurt anybody else's feelings that didn't get it.
Well, I figured I'd join you in the hurting.
All right.
I just realized how much Lionel looks like Mel Gibson, like a young Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Got that wild hair.
Yep, that wild hair. Yep.
Everett Todd, I did not get the area rug. I'm working on that. Andy Hayes, I'm really looking forward to Doom Kicker also, my friend. Also.
Doom Kicker.
People are talking crazy stuff in the chats. They told me to shave my bangs. I need a haircut.
You should just grow out like a tiny little patch on the top.
Like a Hare Krishna.
One of the things they don't tell you about losing weight is you start wanting to buy clothes again. I've been on this suit buying kick lately, and it's just driving my wife nuts.
I bought some clothes, and what happened was I couldn't fit any, so I've been walking around naked for the last 3 months.
I don't want that in my head.
Whoa! Hey, take it easy, buddy.
You only lost 10 pounds, man. Don't get overconfident.
I'm not wearing that many new clothes. You're right.
He wants to bring you back down. Like you're still no Chris Hemsworth. Is what he's saying.
No.
That could just be water weight, depending on your diet.
Maybe I am like Chris Hemsworth, the fat Thor.
Oh, nice. You know what's crazy? Going to Comic-Con, like any dad bod character that gets introduced, the cosplay skyrockets, man. It's pretty interesting.
Was there a lot of dad bod or fat Thors?
There's tons of Thors and tons of dad bod Spider-Man. So from Spider-Verse, I just think it's a sign that people want. This was something I was on, a couple of years ago. It's like we need more body diversity in Comic-Con, and not that forced kind that pisses people off, but just sprinkle it in there. Just you ain't got to make everybody a perfect 11.
You mean like El Rushbo?
Oh well, I got nothing against El Rushbo's body shape. I think I got his body shape for the most part, but
that was a fine qualifying statement.
There you go.
Sir. Well done, sir. All right, Andy Hayes says, I've got 4 books to finish. Earthworm Jim, Six Gun Samurai, Deal with the Devil, and Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie was a very cool looking book.
Kyrie!
But he said he hasn't finished Meg yet. It's 5 books.
I guess it is. He said it's almost finished.
This head is too far forward.
Let's check in on Matt Constant because he always tries to fly under the radar.
Yeah, sneaky. Pretty sneaky, sis.
Yeah, I'm still just kind of getting my layout.
All right. Now, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but that is not a masculine silhouette. So I think I see some Chitara in our future.
Hey.
She's fast.
Mr. Miller, I will be right back, sir.
Do it.
Do it.
If you're gonna do it right.
Baby, we can do it right. We can do it.
There you go. There it is.
Oh,
Richie.
I need reference. So did everybody catch my Bitcoin video with Captain Cummins?
I saw some of it and I fell asleep. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I was like, what is Bitcoin SV? What? Oh.
There it is.
I tried, Mike. I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
That's fine. I don't care.
No, I cared, but then I stopped.
You cared, but you stopped caring?
He had a finite source of care, and
it was
ran out.
You ran.
I only had so much.
I depleted your care.
Yeah,
that happens. I'm not gonna lie, man. Some people I'm talking to. I'm like, I stopped caring right now. That's because, man, look, when you get older, stuff can kill you. Like anything can kill you. Right? So it's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna let the cortisol get in my system. I'm just gonna check all the way out of this thing. But I know you've been big on Bitcoin for a long, long time.
Been a minute.
And obviously it's working out for you because you're still for it, I take it.
I'm well, it's taken quite a hit, but I believe in it long term. So
now, Mike, what are your thoughts on the crypto dollar that the feds are trying to roll out?
I just saw that, and I didn't read the article, but I just assume they're going to be trying to do a what do you call it? It'll always be worth $1, right? But it'll be a cryptocurrency.
I'll buy that for $1.
Like literally, it's just gonna be it's gonna be like Tether. It's just gonna be more money from the Fed. Except for instead of them printing it, they're just gonna say, okay, it's on this crypto exchange.
Man, that sounds exactly. I think they must have caught wind of this because they did a plot line like that in Mr. Robot. They said something like that in passing. No, that's actually a whole season's worth where they pretty much came up with this thing called eCoin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much everybody had to get on to buy anything. So that's something.
Stable coin, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's just another stable coin, except for this one will be run by the Fed. So
I just saw a reference of Lionel. It's Lionel Richie.
I saw that too because it's like the third picture.
Hello.
So you can't miss it.
I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Hello.
Lionel Richie does look like a lion man. He's got like that that lion face. So I could see somebody putting that together.
But yeah, them's my thoughts. I still think because Bitcoin, the way Bitcoin is, see, when you're doing a stable coin, this is going to get boring. Everyone's going to be like,
hey, dude, you got a captive audience.
When you're doing a stable coin, you're basically adding and subtracting coins from how many dollars are in the market. So that they try to maintain they maintain the value of the coin to the value of the dollar. So there's already like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 different stable coins, but they're all always worth $1, which you might ask, why bother?
Right, why bother?
When you already have the money in the system, in the cryptocurrency market, then you want to like buy if you're like day trading or whatever, and you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to ride it up to $8,000 and then cash out. Well, you don't want to cash all the way out of the market because it'll cost you money. It costs you money to get in and out of the market. But if you just cash out into a stable coin, then it's just bam, it's right there. It's worth $1. Then your trades are only pennies instead of, percentages of the whole. And so it's a cheaper way to day trade, basically.
So it sounds like you support the crypto dollar then.
I don't really see anything wrong with it.
And the only reason I thought you'd be against it is because the feds are doing it. I know you tend to hate.
My whole point is, what's the difference? If you have U.S. dollars in a PayPal account, it's practically the same thing as having a freaking.
That would be what I would say. I just, like I said, I was like, okay, he sounds like he's in support of something that the government's doing. All right, interesting.
Well, the Fed's not the government.
Okay, there you go.
Wow, thanks, Mike. You ruined my life.
It's not. The Fed is the wrong freaking thing.
I thought the Fed government.
Kicks a can somewhere. Click.
Stupid Fed, not the government. Is Aaron back? Oh, okay.
Are you trying to get out of here?
No. I want to take his time up.
So I see that the Mobius, speaking of which, so anybody excited over the Mobius thing? I feel like only old comic book fans are excited about Mobius. I mean, I'm one of them, but I'm like, oh, wow, they're doing that guy as getting the movie. Huh.
I like it. I just, the thing that actually bothers me is I feel I know it's not a good movie, but that guy was already Joker, and I'm like, dude.
Oh, Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius.
Mobius. What is?
I did say Mobius. I did say Mobius. You're right. Yeah, Morbius. Sorry, I'm too many French comics for me. But But I guess that's officially retiring that though. I think DC already kind of let him go, and then they made $1 billion with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. So
well, it's not that I need him to be the Joker. I'm just saying that he's still fresh in my mind as a terrible Joker. So I'm like,
Well, I like him from Blade Runner as the bad guy. So
yeah,
it was like a 1-to-1 for me because he's a good actor.
I think he's too creepy in real life. He's
playing a vampire. Like he's playing a guy that's a human bat.
Like, you know, most of these celebrities, they're creepy in real life.
Some more than others. That guy's the epitome of. He's like Illuminati confirmed.
I mean, how many of what's his name's accusers are now dead suddenly? That's
yeah,
creepy.
Exactly. Him too, man.
Kevin
Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
And he even joked about it on his social media.
Well, he is friends with the Clintons, so.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Jesus.
Are you suggesting Arkansas or?
Whoa.
I have not heard that. That is genius.
Oh,
I suggested it to him.
Right. So for anybody who's on the wrong side of 40, when I was a kid, first reading comic books, I remember Morbius being kind of scary, kind of spooky. Just the way he was drawn, he just looked so.
That nose, man. That nose is freaky.
Yeah, I think they kind of tweaked it a little bit over time.
Is he a bad guy? Is he a bad character, like a bad villain?
Yeah, he's anti-hero. So kind of like Punisher, but with blood.
Because like they keep making a lot of villain movies, like with the Joker. And
like yes, they do. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm starting to get. I feel like with Joker doing as well as it did, that it DC, it's like the Dark Knight Returns effect all over again, and Watchmen, where DC kind of gets the wrong green light. Like, oh, when we make dark, edgy stuff, that's when we make money. So let's make that from now on. And so,
Hey, real quick, Aaron's back.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah,
I want to jump out, but I need. Can I call you later on this week?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Perfect. All right, guys. You guys have a great.
Later, brother.
If you're up late, call me. I was going to say, if you're up late, call me after the show, homie.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, shoots.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Lopresti, that link should still work. If you punch in through the magic of the internet, you should reappear with us here in Jerome Quarter.
Yeah, the thing I didn't like about the Morbius commercial was the commercial itself was dumb.
Oh, I haven't seen the preview.
It was like it was talking down to the audience and trying to explain everything, and it's like
it definitely was the whole movie. Like it did feel like the whole movie.
Just have a little mystery. It's
I'm not really excited for the movie itself. I'm just excited at the prospect of that character becoming a household name. Like, because they look like a by the numbers Mike Miller wanted to draw faster, so he poured cocaine on his Wacom tablet. And due to a horrible accident, my wife's laughing at this one. Due to a horrible accident, he became the speed artist. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the same, like, dude, how many people are gonna
exact complaint, Terry?
I think you just gave away Aaron Lopresti's secrets.
That's like every Spider-Man villain is a bad, like, lab accident. And I get it. It's kind of a relic of an older time, but it was like, dude, this is like, he basically gets a parasite on him. That's like the Venom movie. Like, it's not me that needs blood. It's the thing that happened to me that needs blood. I'm still a good guy underneath all this. It's just like, all right. But that aside, like I said, I'm still excited that a character with that caliber in comics is going to be a household name now, because the internet is excited. Like, I'm not gonna sour their happiness over Morbius. Like, it's like, I'm not gonna die on that hill. Like, okay,
yeah, if they're gonna give us Morbius, maybe we can get Scorpion.
There you go. I'm not gonna fight you on that.
He's always been one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, and he never gets any love.
Well, he was in Homecoming. As a kind of just a out of costume villain.
He was?
Yeah.
He was an inmate.
He's an inmate. He kind of talks crap to Vulture at the end.
Really?
Actually, well, no, they even show him on the boat. He does a bad weapons deal that Spider-Man ruins. Then that guy ends up being. He has a scorpion tattoo on his neck.
Oh.
So
missed that one.
That was one of those. I mean, that was easy to miss.
Until he has a giant pool noodle sticking out of his butt.
What?
The
scorpion.
Yeah.
Make it stop.
Aaron's back.
Dude, that was quick, man. Wherever your daughter's thing was, must have been like a block away.
It's about it's about a mile, 2 miles away is all.
Because you must have been on two wheels hitting them corners, man.
I wasn't that anxious to get back.
Oh.
Yes,
Jay Hamilton says the Vulture is going to be in Morbius.
Yeah,
I saw that.
They showed that.
Is it going to be the Michael Keaton Vulture though, or is it somebody else?
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, they show him kind of like he's in a lab coat though, which was weird to me. Like, I thought he was kind of a blue collar guy, not a scientist. So I don't know. But,
I guess they got to scientist him up or something. I don't know. Because he in the Spider-Man movie, he was definitely a blue collar guy.
Yeah.
Fired by Stark and all that.
All right, Aaron, we got a question from you. Do you have another upcoming issue of Justice League that you have? Yeah,
I got several. 41 and 42. I have no idea what issue number they're on right now. But yeah, so I'm on the book as of issue 41 and 42. Then we're like switching story arcs or something. I'm not even sure. They just keep giving me these weird numbers. Then I'm doing 47, 48, and 49. And then after, I don't know. They're in the process of Robert Venditti was taking over, and now I don't even know if I should be talking about this. I probably shouldn't.
All right,
so anyway, schedules are getting messed up right now. They're trying to fix all the scheduling. So I do know, unless they change it on me, I'm definitely doing 41 and 42. Then I think I'm doing 47, 48, and 49. But that could be subject to change.
Who's your editor?
Alex Carr and Andrea.
Andrea.
Unmemorable.
Andrea Shea.
All right, let's see.
Alex Carr, I think I've dealt with in the past. I don't know Andrea though.
Let's see. Let me pull up Comicron, and we can see what last month's issue was. All right, November, Justice League. Is that twice a month now? All right, so November was 35 and 36. So December was probably 37 and 38. So which one? What was the lowest number you said you think you're on? 41.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? I was reading it. I was catching up on my Shakespeare, and I no. What was the question?
Oh, 41. Is that the next Justice League you're on?
What did I say? Yeah, 41 and 42.
All right, that should be February, man, because I think it's
That's,
twice a month.
yeah, they're really behind. I have no idea when it comes out. I just know that they were like, we can't be late on this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never late. So
Is your art already in the submitted?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm working on 42 right now.
got it.
And I was reading a lengthy email I just got from my editor, so I don't know the next three numbers. Looks like they're changing again. So I know 41 and 42 for certain. And then there's after that, but I'm not sure what, because they're rotating story arcs and things like that right now because they're double shipping. So it's all very confusing.
Oh, Justice League is selling pretty well, brother. It is the first issue of the month is in the top 20, and then the second issue of the month usually comes in around 25, 26. It's pretty good.
I'll take that. I haven't had a top 20 book since, yeah. So it'll be good. That would be never. I'm trying to think of anything that was. Oh man, let me think. Top 20 book. Planet Hulk wasn't even top 20 when I worked on it. It became hot after we finished Planet Hulk, but I don't think it was a top. Might have been.
No, please.
What?
You lost your progress?
Photoshop crash.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, Photoshop has an auto recovery feature though.
Please.
Unless you got a bootleg copy.
I don't.
Yes, if you got the legit copy, it has an auto backup. I think it's every 10 minutes. Because when I just bought it, it crashed on me, and then the file popped back up. I was like, worth it.
How much did you lose, Mike?
I don't know. 10 minutes.
Yeah, you lost 10 minutes. I mean, dude, it could be all of it, man. Back in the day, it used to be like, womp, womp, womp.
Okay, we'll work traditionally, and you won't have this problem. Okay.
Yeah, you can. You can accidentally spill some ink over your stuff.
Well, I used to do that all the time.
And enough whiteout in the world to fix that.
True.
I remember one time
I make it better.
There you go. I'll do that. That's definitely happened.
Right,
like,
so
you know what?
That's cool.
This is all silhouettes.
Yeah.
And Everett Todd in the chat tells us that Justice League Dark, and Justice League Odyssey ships every 2 weeks. But yeah, we'll definitely be looking. We'll definitely start paying a little bit closer attention to Justice League. And Aaron, see if you can tease anything out to us. That'd be fun one night.
You know, I noticed that DC's went more like, for lack of, they almost went like Lovecraftian with a lot of their titles, where everything's kind of eldritch horror. You know, that's gonna end the. And it's been working out well for them. I think basically doing more, cosmic horrors from another dimension style stories.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't read comics, so I have no idea what's going on. Tell me.
It sounds like some nerdy stuff there, Terry.
No, with the metal Batman metal series. I know it's old now, but stuff like that. That's pretty out there stuff.
No, you're right. That's true. They did get kind of creepy with some of that stuff.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that is.
Brand new adventurous story-wise.
All right, I had an audience member ask me where Gary is. Gary is trying to stick to drawing a page a day of Titan. And so he's only taken 1 day off a week, so he's trying to do 6 high-quality pages a day, and he's been sticking to that pretty well, so he couldn't come on tonight. because he's got his nose to the grindstone. But if you haven't checked it out yet, please do go take a look at Titan by Gary Shipman. All right. He just met the 6K stretch goal. So if you're following on with Titan and you like what you're seeing here, and you yourself are an artist or an aspiring artist, Gary Shipman is holding a fan art contest. The winner of the fan art contest will be published in Titan. You'll be attributed, and your art will feature in Titan. So definitely keep an eye out for it. That is going to be a great book by a good friend, Gary Shipman.
Hey, what's the deal with Mum-Ra anyway? Is he supposed to be like a cat, or is he just a skeleton dude?
He's a mummy for the most part.
A regular old mummy? Okay.
Well, he's been mummified. Anyway.
Right.
So he's pretty much the Republican Party, where he's old and outdated, and then something fuels him up and he becomes.
So he's Bernie Sanders then.
You didn't hear my backhanded compliment.
Old and outdated.
You didn't hear my backhanded comment. But he gets fueled up by a bunch of internet trolls and becomes the most powerful villain of all time.
Well, again, sounds like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, exactly.
But Mum-Ra is one of my favorite villains, man. He's a like if you look at his design, it is out there.
Yeah, they're when they were designing, it was like, this is going to scare the crud out of kids.
Exactly.
What did we do? Was it Thunder? Did we do Thundercats before? Because I remember freaking Kanan did that Mum-Ra.
Maybe it was cartoons.
Or cartoons.
Oh, was it just 80s cartoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, if you go back and watch Thundercats, it is stupid. I'm sorry.
How do you really feel?
Like it is.
Terry is like really campaigning to lose.
Well, I'm not gonna win anyway, but
well,
I got nothing.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, has anybody dared to watch that Thundercats roar garbage?
I've got a clip from Thundercats up here now, and Mum-Ra is looking kind of feeble.
Well, yeah, there's feeble Mum-Ra, then there's
needs to call the ancient spirits of evil.
Thundercats. Oh.
Actually, that's the Crypt Keeper.
Just a little bit of fun.
Oh, that sword, the Sword of Ra.
They got like cats mixed with Egyptian lore a little bit, huh? Is that?
Yeah, they were. Have you ever seen that show, The Toys That Made Us?
I haven't seen the Thundercats episode, but I saw the Star Wars one.
Yeah, they were pretty much just throwing stuff up against the wall to see what stuck. And, whatever was hot. I think Conan was hot, so they came up with a bunch of barbarian stuff. And what's amazing is how Jack Kirby influenced a lot of the 80s toys, too. I just didn't know it. But he had his hand on a lot of designs.
Well, what I think is interesting about all that stuff is that they were literally creating cartoons to sell toys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you'd think it'd be the other way around, but that they're making more money with toy sales than they are with animation.
Yep.
Hasn't McFarlane made more money with toys now than? I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know his toys were innovative when they first came out. Todd toys, I remember being looking, I'm like a 19, 20 something and thinking like, whoa, these are the most detailed toys I've ever seen. And then, now everybody's doing it, but I got to go
he used to complain that he wasn't making any money because his toys were so expensive to produce because they were so good, but he didn't really care about that. He was more about the quality of the toy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's making money by now.
He's making money now.
Right. Probably complaining because he was spending too much money on worthless baseballs.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he buy Madonna's bustier or something, too? No, I think he did, didn't he?
Everybody say hi to PewDiePie. Hi, PewDiePie. Please subscribe.
Hey, PewDiePie.
Hi, PewDiePie.
It's actually...
Who is it?
That's crazy.
All right, we've got a couple of people who are kind of trying to fly under the radar here. Let's check in with Eric Ninotowski.
What's going on?
PewDiePie, say if you're still here, say something.
Something. What's up?
No way.
Oh, it wasn't fake. I clicked on it and it goes to his actual page.
So what, he left a comment or something?
He didn't leave. It was weird. It was just his name in the chat. There was no comment. Somehow or another. You know what? I'm gonna make PewDiePie moderator.
This could end well.
Yeah. That's what
I did. I went to his channel.
He's like the #1 YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not even saying that. Like, he's like the total number. Like, he is the #1 YouTuber.
Yeah, he is. Of ever.
I think I'm number like whatever last place is, since I don't really have a YouTube page.
I know somebody that knows him, but it's trying to nice of him to pop in.
That's a new kind of stardom right there.
I know, right?
YouTube notoriety.
All right, George, how we doing here?
All right, let me zoom in.
How many subscribers do you have to be considered a YouTube star?
10.
Well, then I'm a superstar because I've got 20.
I know there's like a threshold you get to to get monetized. Mike, you'd be better off answering that.
No, it's 1,000, isn't it? 1,000 subscribers you can monetize.
Monetization is 1,000.
So, okay, let me ask you something. So, what do you get once you hit 1,000? I mean, they put an ad in front of your video. How much money do you make?
Well, that means you can monetize. That means you can get super chats. If anyone in the chat wants to give an example of a super chat for Aaron.
Nice.
All right, so if you're monetized, you get money from ad revenue or direct contributions like super chats.
I don't know what a super chat is. I have no clue what you're talking about.
That's like somebody sending Western Union money to you through.
It's like a tip.
Yeah.
Why would they just send me money because they love me? I mean, why would they just send me money?
Just like
it doesn't make sense. Just go with it.
In busy chats, people want to have their voice heard. And so kind of YouTube etiquette is that during a live stream or something, if someone super chats, you'll read their super chat during the program.
Well, yeah, but if you're not doing live things like you guys are doing, let's say I'm just posting videos.
So here would be an example, and I'll interrupt you to give it. We've got a $1.99 super chat from Farmer Dan. He says, Aaron is greater than everybody else.
Wow, thank you. I'll give you your $1.99 back for that. Edwin, refund the man, will you?
I mean, think of it like, it kind of dawned on me. It's a lot like those cam girls that, you throw them a little money and they do stuff,
Yeah, well, I'm not a hot chick on the video.
What I've heard,
what they do that stuff.
Okay, but for me, I'm just posting videos about, how to draw, things like that, right? So I'm not doing live chats. So I would only get like advertising at the front of my video.
Yes.
So how much does somebody get by doing
for every 1,000 views, you're going to get somewhere between $2 and $8.
Wow, for views?
Yeah, per every 1,000 views.
Wow. So it's going to be a while before I make any money doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to quit. What's the point?
Well, now if you look, people like to consume a lot of structured drawing videos. Like Mike could have done well with it, but he tries to ad hoc everyone. If you look at the people who actually sit down and like prepare a lesson and draw something and teach something, the drawing channels do quite well, man.
Yeah, like I've been watching that Ergo Josh guy, and he's good. His presentations are great. His education value is there, and he's got quite a few followers. I'm sure he's making good bank.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll keep at it for a while longer. We'll see what happens. Either that or I'm just going to critique Thundercat videos. Like 1,000 followers, like, instantly. And rip on Star Wars. That's the other way to get...
I mean, that algorithm is rough. you know, I ran into some guys. They basically just do reaction videos to music, you know, and they have millions of views. You know, I'm like, okay.
Yes. So
You know,
basically, you have to make a nonsense, no content channel, and you'll get tons of views.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what that's my problem. Is like I'm
I'm just-
trying to provide content, and no one's interested in content.
Yeah, you're better off with Ouch My Balls. The
Idiocracy.
is that from Idiocracy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought so. I love that movie.
That's the Glenn Ross of politics.
It is, because I'm sure people on the left go, "That's Trump," and people on the right go, "No, that's liberals." And, you know, but it's got stupidity for everybody, I guess. It's definitely true. God, I wish it wasn't.
I mean, we got Cardi B wants to be a politician now. She's definitely going to put Gatorade in the water supply.
Well, you know, yes, that's the free slope, I guess.
But has electrolytes.
All right,
Plants
let's see.
crave electrolytes.
Mike Andy Hayes says, I just finished The Meg. Give it a 8.5 out of 10. Good read. Why didn't they use this script for the movie? It's
Yeah.
so much better than the movie.
Yeah.
Well,
any script for the movie would have been good.
Yeah, I passed on that one. I didn't see The Meg.
The Comics Bear has given us the algorithm for YouTube success. Step
Okay.
1 is to start a feud with Mike. Step 2 is to make EFAP videos. Step 3 is question. Step 4 is profit.
I like step 4.
I figured that was the formula, but I wasn't sure.
That sounds like those 80s get rich quick, like step 4, profits.
Cento Gold.
What about that guy who's always like, do you know what I like more than cars? Knowledge. That guy? Remember?
Oh yeah, I seen that video. Yeah, that guy's funny.
That guy he's got to be making money, right? I don't know what he does, but he's making money doing it.
That's how they get you, because they're like, well, that guy's got to be making money. But maybe, you know, who knows, man? I mean, I think he is, but who knows how?
If you're doing let me help you make money videos, that's how you're making your money.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
if you're making money in real estate, you wouldn't be helping other people on videos.
Yeah.
You'd be doing real estate.
It is true. We love money enough to follow people. I mean, I did read a couple of those books coming up, and they really helped me. One was Art of the Deal, actually, and the other one was Rich Dad Poor Dad. Just the first two.
Oh, yeah.
Just the first two. Because the other ones are just him getting rich off of you buying those dumb books.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I watched the miniseries Rich Man Poor Man. Is that the same thing?
Rich Dad Poor Dad? If we're talking
That
about
was
Rich
like
Dad
back in
Poor
the
Dad.
70s. You guys weren't even born yet.
I remember that movie, that series.
But
It had, I think Nick Nolte was in it before he was Nick Nolte. I mean, he was Nick Nolte, but he wasn't a star. He was the poor man, and then
Ryan, what's his face?
no.
Ryan
No.
O'Neal.
Who?
Ryan O'Neal?
No, it wasn't Ryan O'Neal. He was a movie star by then. This was like the early mid 70s. Nick Nolte was the poor man. The rich man was that Peter. What was that guy's name? I'm going to look it up right now because I have the internet.
you have it.
They have the internet on
It's
computers.
there to befriend us.
It's in every home now.
It is, I hear that.
Do you have any of those monitoring devices like what does Google call that little box that listens to you?
Alexa.
No, I will not. No, I wouldn't touch one of those things.
Good man.
Like Alexa or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
The thing is, it's already too late. We've already had this discussion. If you got a cell phone, you have an Alexa, my friend.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
My phone, I'll say like good job or something. My phone goes yes. Like, wait a minute, what? Why are you answering me? You know,
or it pops up as the things you were just talking about.
Peter Strauss and Nick Nolte. There you go.
Strauss.
Peter Strauss. He's a very popular 70s TV dude. He was in a lot of miniseries back then, like What was the one where the Jews fought off the Romans and they were up in that big
The Maccabees.
what was the tower, the fort they were in? What was it called?
Masada.
Masada, yeah, and then Peter O'Toole was the Roman commander in that miniseries. Yeah, Peter Stroud was in that too. Peter Strauss was in that too.
I would admonish anybody, go back and watch Kojak, the original run of Miami Vice, like a lot of these kind of early 80s, late 70s. That TV is like hands down some of the best. Rockford Files.
Rockford Files.
Like, I'm not talking about good back then. It's got better storytelling than crap that's on TV right now.
Columbo.
They're like mini movies each episode. Yeah, Columbo.
Did you like the original Equalizer, the old Equalizer?
Yes.
Television?
That was a great show.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm telling you, if you look at the writing credits, a lot of those guys and girls, well, mostly guys, went on to write, become directors and do movies. Same thing with Alfred Hitchcock Presents, had a lot of up and coming would-be, big names.
I gotta throw in some love for Glenn Larson Productions because.
Oh yeah.
Roscoe Davis says Hawaii Five-0, the original series, was the best TV ever made.
No, that was pretty good.
There you go.
Great theme song.
My boss used to do some maintenance for Jack
Your
Lord.
balls? What did you just say?
Boss.
I did hear that too. I wasn't going to say nothing. No.
Yeah, no.
Boss. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave it to Aaron to say something.
You kind of,
You gotta listen with your ears, Jim.
Clean it up. Come on.
He said balls.
Reminds me of that. Anybody ever watched The State where it's like the running line gag was, I want to dip my balls in it. Like no matter what it was. Okay, nobody. See you later.
No, I have no idea.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna back right out of this conversation.
Thanks for ruining the show for everyone.
Ruin it for everybody.
Oh, there was another one. The original Knight Rider was good, man.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Glenn Larson.
What about Manimal?
How about the Man from Atlantis, huh?
Yeah, Patrick Duffy.
Yeah.
Actually, the 70s Spider-Man was pretty good.
Yeah.
For what it was.
Atlantis was Aquaman, though.
What?
Wasn't it? I always thought it was Aquaman when I was younger.
Who?
Man from Atlantis.
Well, it was ripped off. Well, I don't know if I don't know. What's Aquaman's story? Is he like, how did he get his Aquaman powers anyway? I have no idea.
He was born with it.
Was he?
Maybe he's born with it. Oh, wait.
No. Yep, you got it.
We're doing commercial.
Somebody actually did a mashup of, what was it? It was Mandalorian and Maybelline. My wife sent me the meme.
He was born with, he's half Atlantean and half human.
Okay, kind of like the Submariner.
Yeah, well, Marvel.
The Submariner's a mutant, though.
Marvel and DC have spent 70 years stealing from each other, so.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Submariner came way, way before.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was a villain. Submariner was a villain.
Yeah. He's like the older superhero character.
Well, until World War II, then he helped the gang fight the Nazis. So.
Don't you mean Submariner?
That's what I used to call him when I was a kid until I got mocked.
There was some humor with Namor, though, because Namor would just be there in his Speedo, just kind of punking Reed Richards. Like, hey, what's up, Sue?
Well, they actually kind of, if you look at the Momoa Aquaman, DC finally was able to appropriate an archetype before, because he was more Submariner than he was Aquaman, let's be honest. Submariner's more the cocky, shirt off, Aqua dude, and DC kind of got out ahead of the game on that one. So when Namor comes out, people are going to be like, hey, they're ripping off Aquaman. The movie.
I think my favorite part in that movie is in the bar when they come up to him and they're going to start crapping him. They're like, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That movie was all over the place, but it was a beautiful, beautiful mess. I just felt like I had.
It was a mess.
Well, it was a mess, but it was a mess.
Jason Momoa has got enough screen presence and personality that he sort of carried that movie.
Sure. It was one of the best 90s adaptations of Aquaman I've ever seen. It was a good 90s superhero movie, as if nothing else came out. And
My least favorite part was that fight scene in the sunken ship. when they had the water bubble or whatever, the air bubble. It it looked so bad.
Dude, I enjoyed how bad it was though. Like the movie, like Wonder Woman. I know I'm in the minority. I didn't like Wonder Woman, but it wasn't like so bad it's good. It just was kind of vanilla. It was nothing to it.
I liked it when it was Captain America too.
Oh, don't get me started on that, because I agree with you there. You know, it's just
no crying here, please. Thank you.
But the chat's gonna go crazy if I stay on Wonder Woman. So I loved it. 10 out of 10. Best, strongest female superhero ever made.
Some of the best casting. I mean,
better
good grief, she was perfect.
It was, yeah, she was. She's awesome. But at least Wonder Woman was better than Captain Marvel. That's like
that's up to taste.
No,
no, it's up to informed taste.
No, I think we can verify that through science and mathematics.
There you go. Through science and mathematics. Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, it was so much better that the second sequel to Wonder Woman is ripping off whole cloth scenes of the military workout and all. I was like, man, that looks a lot like the Captain Marvel montage. So you're right, though. It was, you know. But to me, hey, you know, once again, I'm just glad we got him out here so we could talk about him.
When me and the wife went to see the Captain Marvel movie, and we're way past the demographic, and I was expecting it to be bad, and I was just mainly kind of apathetic to it. It wasn't horrible.
Yes,
you're
right. It wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah,
it was just not a necessarily good movie. It was just there.
It wasn't the level of quality I was expecting from MCU, but it was way better than I thought it was going to be going into it because of all the hype surrounding it beforehand.
As a matter of fact, they got the reverse hype of Wonder Woman. Like, people wouldn't shut up about Wonder Woman. So I'm like, let me go see this movie that's going to revolutionize. And I'm like, this is so vanilla. Like, okay. And then I hear all the hate for Captain Marvel. I'm like, man, I'm ready to laugh and giggle at how terrible this is. I'm like, this isn't that bad. So I'm disappointed on either end of the extremes.
Yeah, you either want a bad movie to really be bad, or you want a good movie to be really good. There's no middle ground.
The Predator fits the bill.
Oh, that ending. Oh my gosh.
That 3D? Was so bad it was good. I watched it twice. It's so bad.
1997 3D Studio Max ending there.
Yeah. The
what
Predator.
Are we talking about?
The Predator. The new Predator.
Oh, I didn't. No.
Watch it. It's so bad you'll enjoy it.
Come on. There's Arnold, and then there's nothing else. Okay.
There's this. This has got some stuff you wouldn't even believe unless you saw it with your own eyes. It's so bad.
I mean, it makes Predator 2 should have got an Academy Award sitting next to Predator.
You're right. You're actually not wrong about that. Like, this movie was absolute. Like, it was fun. It was so bad. Like, the directing decision.
I have expected right before that very end scene for them. Sci-Fi Channel original movie is The Predator
with the Iron Man armor.
Oh my gosh!
See, you don't believe me. It has Iron Man armor in it.
All right, I'm looking at draw along with drawn and quartered. So let's see if we can shame some of you competitors. Matthew Weldon is putting up some sketches.
Say what? Matthew Weldon.
Yeah, Matt, get back to work.
Matt is drawing.
No, he didn't. Matt.
He is drawing some Lone Star tonight.
It's a really nice sketch there, Matthew.
Oh no, Matt went Cal Arts. Matt. I'm telling you, Matt, I'm coming to Texas for that Bell County Comic Con, and you and I are going to have a reckoning, sir. You're gonna get a serving of fist meat right to them.
Well, wait a minute.
That
aroused me, man. I got aroused involuntarily, man.
So, children, if you're watching, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by the word fist meat.
Fist meat. Sold everywhere. Fist meat is sold.
Yeah. Eagle rights, eagle lefts.
I'm just going to have a T-shirt that says fist meat on it now to wear it comes.
It does seem like something that should be distributed in spam cans.
Oh, yeah. So, man, poor Panthro here. Poor Panthro. Yeah, he's looking what becomes of his future in it. Yeah. All right, sketch booty. Sketch Booty has given us Chotaro, and he has, in fact, lived up to his name.
There you go.
Erotimus Flash, Lionel. Hey,
There
that's
you
pretty
go.
dope.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
That's a cool
Oh,
tip.
that's like a different take. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
sweet. This is
I
cool.
like it.
All right, Jim O'Reilly. Wow, Jim O'Reilly. That is,
Oh, that's really nice, man.
yeah, that is tight.
You did not do that tonight.
Man, I was actually gonna say that. Like, did he?
Yeah,
just faced
no.
all of us.
We
I'm just
announced
that
it.
fast, bro.
We announced it yesterday, so.
So basically, you're saying people are cheating again.
Well, as long as it gets submitted during the show, I'm not gonna.
It's a follow along.
I'm not
They're
gonna launch an
participating.
FBI investigation into our viewers.
I tell you, man.
We're going to send Aaron Lopresti and Matlock to your house.
Right.
That's another good show. Matlock was a good show.
Mm-hmm. Perry Mason.
Hey, Randy Queen's in the chat. What's up, Randy?
What's up?
What up?
What's
I even liked Quincy. I thought that was pretty good.
Actually, yeah, Quincy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, heck yeah.
They used to come on right after Rockford Files too, so it was like,
Well, yeah, it was a double bill, man. That was good stuff. Good old Jack Klugman.
Oh, we have got some great entries tonight. What is a semoflange? Does anybody know what a semoflange is?
Oh, pardon you? What'd you say?
Listen,
What word?
semoflange.
word you just made up, huh?
It's a tool that you really need to watch the video of the outtakes for, Edwin.
Yeah.
Outtakes of the voice actors.
Yeah, I thought that was fake for the longest time, and then I guess it was verified that it was actually them saying that crazy stuff. You're talking about the Thundercats one, right?
Yep.
Where they're like cussing up a storm and saying stuff that would rot your 8-year-old brain if you heard it in real time. Like, what? Optimus Prime shouldn't be saying stuff like that.
Was Earl Hyman the dad from the Cosby Show? He was the voice of Panthro, and he was just, what the F is a samoflange?
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Oh, shoot. Image mode.
Zinzu said,
Did you lose your
Perry
Photoshop again?
Was better than Matlock.
I'm just doing something. Never mind. Why? Okay, here we go. Polarize. Straight. Like this.
You're in my folder. Okay.
Let's see. Randy Queen says, "Hey guys, all your voices are in my office at the moment."
I am so sorry. I know I have the voice like an old lady who's been smoking all her life. I am so sorry. Where's my tea?
All right. Let's see.
Let's see. So, Mike, did I hear you're gonna get yourself a booth at the San Diego Comic-Con this year?
I don't know. Possibly looking into it. So, it's
I got news for you, dude. Unless you got some kind of weird connections, you're really late to be thinking about getting a booth.
Aaron, do you think I don't have weird connections?
I mean, I've got connections, but
you mean connections? You got connections. You gotta really put that New York thing on it.
My connections have connections.
My connections got connections. You did say that like a damn I almost cussed out pimp though. I was like, you got some kind of connections with the force, man. This could be a
competitors. We are at the halfway point. You have just under an hour remaining.
I'm on my second drawing. What do you mean we're only at the halfway point? I left for 20 minutes.
I keep seeing images of nothing. Whose table was that?
That would be probably me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's dope, dude. That is dope.
Oh, you guys can see it pretty well?
Yeah, you just moved it up. And yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Jerry.
You just won, man.
We'll see. We shall see.
I actually had to give my Lionel a short and stubby because his sword is too damn long for the layout I'm using. So I gave him that one that looks like a toy.
Excuse me.
Just have it stabbing up through his head and out at the top of his head. It can be a one-off.
It probably would sell more if I did that. People are into their macabre stuff these days.
All right, again, Zach Bradley trying to sneak under this radar here with this highly modeled Chitara.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Edwin. Shush.
Ooh, very nice, Zach.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, very nice.
Damn.
Thank you.
Dang.
When did we do the Teen Titans?
Probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Was it during Christmas when Friday Night Auctions was on hiatus?
Yes. Yes. It was on hiatus, but
All right.
Terry, have you brought anything to the auctions yet?
No, I don't even really know how that. I know. No, Mike. He keeps me tied up in a gimp mask when I'm not on shows.
Oh no! Oh no!
He doesn't let me interact with the people in such a way as that's to ruin everything. No, I have not. I definitely could use some money, so yeah, let me in. I'll do it. I don't know anybody with as many kids as we got that has money after Christmas.
You have a standing invitation, but since you've put it out in the open, you must come wearing your mask now.
It's purple.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I thought black was too cliche.
And Mike's a Prince fan, so that's why the purple.
There it is. Dude, it's crazy. I mean, I'm just going to jump on the Prince thing, but he has such a crossover appeal that I know guys selling Prince, that's a tongue twister, at Comic-Con and making bank off of just Prince alone. Like, he's almost, like a comic book character in his own right. And then I'm so stupid, I didn't even put together why Tim Burton got him for the 89 Batman until like a year ago. I'm embarrassed to say, because he wears purple and he's the prince, and then there's the clown prince of crime. Duh, but so because of that, he's kind of got a comic book crossover appeal with a lot of fans.
Yeah, I got that soundtrack.
We all have that soundtrack, man. We all have it.
I remember just like my ears tweaking up whenever he's shut the fuck up. And I'm like, what did he just say? Batman.
Seen the future, and it will be. Seen the future. Too good.
I just watched that movie, man, because people are starting to rip on it now. The new generation. Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm hearing
I ripped on it when it came out. So.
Damn millennials.
Yeah, I'm hearing the prequels are better than the current Star Wars, which I'm not going to debate the merits of the new Star Wars, but the prequels are objectively bad. And I'm hearing that 89 Batman is terrible.
Oh my gosh, 89 Batman is better than all the other ones.
Now,
way better.
I feel like I'm definitely an outlier here where I feel like The Dark Knight is overrated. It's a great Joker movie, but not a great Batman movie.
Thank you.
There hasn't been any good Batman movies since the 89 Batman movie. And not because I'm trying to be subversive. It's just,
brother.
Batman's terrible in his own movies, his current movies. He's like your least favorite character.
You didn't like Batman Begins?
Batman Begins was probably the most you got where he was more of a dominant figure. But as the movies went on, like basically you were just waiting for Joker scenes to come on. And Bruce Wayne had the personality of a gnat in these new movies. He was so dull. Whereas, like, what did you want, Terry Huddleston? Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, I didn't care if he was in costume or not. He was that electrifying as his character. But Bruce Wayne just was like, oh, hurry up and put that dumb suit on so you can go see the villain I like eventually.
Yeah, none of the other Batman actors had the moment that Michael Keaton had where he let a little Beetlejuice out on the Joker.
Oh, yeah. You
want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. That and the 89 Batman's the only Batman to give me that cape porn I crave. I want to see that cape doing bat shapes and fluttering around. You guys wanted it too. In the new movie, they just would not give you the silhouette. Like, just give me one silhouette of Batman against a pale night sky.
Yeah, they even animated the '89 Batman like silhouette cape silhouette where it moves on the opening shot.
Yep.
Where he's on top of the building looking down.
Yeah. Yeah. It just got so much crazy Batman imagery. And I'm not, well, I mean, it's got its problems. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie. It wasn't even back in the 80s. I mean,
yeah.
Batman killing people with his Gatling gun, Batmobile. I was like,
that was awesome. I loved it all.
He just blew those guys up.
It's still 89 is the best Batmobile. I'll say that.
It's definitely the one that sticks out in your head. I definitely would agree with that. I mean, I don't know, 66 Batman Batmobile is pretty iconic too. Like,
yeah, well, I would argue that one is probably more iconic, just a little bit more iconic. But I think overall is like if you were going to design a serious Batman car, you can't get better than the '89.
Now, I will say I didn't mind Nolan's tank idea. You know, it does make sense. You know, in a post, Desert Storm kind of like military vehicle kind of way, but just Batman was just so stupid in his own movies. He wasn't the world's greatest detective at all. He was the biggest idiot. And Joker seemed to have a savant-like knowledge of the script because he did stuff like he must have read the script and knew he would get caught. And that's how I'm like, how did he know every little step everybody was gonna make? Like, I knew you were gonna catch me. I planned for that, and I planned for this. And Batman's an idiot. And now he's got Harvey Dent killed.
I really did not enjoy his Batman voice.
No,
it's like, oh, suddenly I gotta talk like this. Like, oh,
dude, it doesn't hold up either. If you go back and watch it now, it's laughable. Dark Knight Rises, Bane is more interesting than Batman in that movie. Like, if you're watching that movie for a second time, there's no favorite Batman scene you can't wait to happen. It's all the Bane scenes that are cool.
You guys are all hot.
I hated the Bane's voice though.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Now we're talking about old movies.
The Sean Connery-esque voice.
Yeah.
I killed you.
No, it's like Bane the sound.
I killed you.
Impossible.
You know what? I'll say I am such a mark for Tom Hardy. That's my man crush. That I was fine with him as Bane, no problem.
Well, I was. I don't know if you ever seen the movie he did. It's one of his early ones called Chuck Bronson or Charles Bronson, and he's this prison guy. And he's kind of the big hulking maniac of a man. So I had no problem with the casting as far as he was concerned. The voice was goofy, but like the whole plot of that movie was like it was offensive to me as a military man. I was like, we're just gonna let New York / Gotham be held hostage for 5 months. Like, our country's way too hot-headed for that, man. We wouldn't go for that. Like, these terrorists took over a whole city. Like, Mike would be hitchhiking with his guns across America to go stop Bane. Like, this would be a Republican dream to have a city held. Like, oh, we told you. That's why we gotta have it. Come on, guys, let's go. It was either zombies or this. We wanted one of these things to happen in real life.
And you got so many people that are like, we're going to take your guns. They're like, okay. We're just like, okay, try.
I know. I trust me. I know.
We are waiting for that.
I know. This is where I will say, I got some heat up in here. I'm not one of those, I know why people love their guns. Just be honest about it. It ain't because of the amendments. It's because guns is fun. Just admit it. Guns are fun.
Damn right, guns are fun.
There you go. That's all I'm saying. Don't go with security and all. It's guns are fun.
Right,
you know they fun. I know they fun.
Let's see. Popefire, the Starfire Goddess, for $2 says, "Go Eric, go Eric, go."
Woohoo! What's up, Popefire? She's like my lone fan. What's up, lone fan? You're my greatest fan.
And Varian Grant for $1 said nothing. We love it. Looks like Varian Grant is an artist in his own right. So Varian Grant, I'm looking at your YouTube channel here.
Nice.
Thank you for joining us. All right, you can go back to the gun talk. They're saying turn your volume up, Edwin. All right, I will turn up the game.
How many people do we have watching tonight?
We have 113 watchers.
All right.
Who watches the Watchers?
I mean, listen to you guys rip on the greatest Batman movies ever made. They probably had like 400 till you started with the.
No, actually, it went up. It was at 80. Then it was all that Batman talk made it spike.
Yeah, well, but now they're finding out, man, that you're not their friend, that you're the enemy of the Batman.
I'm not the enemy of the Batman. It's just
Joel Schumacher was the enemy of the Batman.
Boy, isn't that he's the enemy of everything.
The best Batman thing never made was the Judge Dredd movie that came out. That felt like Batman to me. Batman and Robin, in fact.
Which Judge Dredd are we talking about?
Keith Urban or Stallone?
Yeah, the Keith Urban one. And basically, I was like, "That's my Batman."
Carl Urban, sorry.
Yeah, Keith Urban. Isn't that a country singer?
Yeah.
I'll watch that one too. I'll watch.
That would be funny.
I like
everybody in the chat. Share. Let's get it. Yeah, the watchers up.
But Carl Urban, his archetype of just basically being a law machine, was the best RoboCop / Batman movie I've seen in a long time.
I have so much respect for him for not taking the helmet off.
Yep.
Hey, Aaron, we haven't actually seen your art tonight. Can we?
Yes, I suppose.
Oh, that's sweet. I started off like expected. That's awesome.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Whatever.
Don't be a hater, Mike. Don't be a hater.
That just
now drawn transformed.
Stupid thing printed out so I can ink it. Technology problems.
Was watching our moderator Jiminy Cricket draw earlier today. He had a drawing stream. He is working on that project. He is collaborating with Nasser Rabani for Secret Comics Presents.
Aha. Yeah, Jiminy got Nasser out of retirement.
Yep. Pulled him out of the grave, metaphorically.
Alright, so if I can get this camera to work.
Let's see.
So, yep, go ahead.
What I was gonna do real quick. We showed Gary Shipman's Project Titan earlier. He's got that on Indiegogo. But what we also need to show is Matthew Weldon and his partner Bill Williams have got a book on Indiegogo right now called Punchline. Punchline Super Frenemies. And Matthew Weldon is obviously a genuine talent. You know, all of our audience is well familiar with his work. Punchline is a comic book. It's published by Antarctic Press. I've performed, I think, issue 1 and 2 on my own live streams and given away some Comixology versions of it, and everybody seems to love it. But
by perform, you mean voice acted, right?
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Absolutely. But people seem to love Punchline. Published by Antarctic Press. But about once or twice a year, they'll do these collections. They'll collect them into trade paperbacks. And so check that out. If you want a super good read and you want a book full of Matthew Weldon art, go out and get yourself that Punchline. And it looks like they're ready to ship early this year, March 2020. So you won't have to wait a long time for that.
Wait a long time.
So I was going to bring up who's probably everybody here by now seen the Joker movie.
Oh,
yep.
I haven't.
Theaters bought it on Amazon.
No interest.
I rented it on Amazon. It literally was exactly what I thought. I was like, man, this movie looks like a whole bunch of do about nothing. And the message of the movie is, wait for it, drum roll please, bad people be bad. And they make bad people do bad things. That's the message. I'm like, I thought this movie was gonna like piss people off and be so subversive and edgy, and it just was like, bullies be bad.
You know, I think we suffer from expectation.
No, I had none.
You know, It was every Martin Scorsese movie.
It was, but not in a good way.
Excellent.
To me.
It was excellent.
Terry, I've got your YouTube channel. It's called The Wrong Take.
The Wrong Take.
Yeah, and
there you go.
You review movies.
There it is. I mean,
he's already done that. Terry does movies or whatever.
Terry does movies. Yeah, I consider myself a pretty apt critic, and obviously it comes down to subjectivity. But at the same time, like I've seen a Travis Bickle format done way better than that. Like they tried so hard to make him not go over the line where you wouldn't like him anymore, and it kind of showed its skeleton of like all these guys are just cartoon bad, like they're just like over the top, like you're having the worst day ever, and then of course you want to shoot those guys, but then the few victims that weren't necessarily prompted, they never show those, right? They don't show them killing the girlfriend character if he indeed killed her, and they don't show him killing the other side characters at the end, because they want you to like him. He killed people that deserved it.
Here's the twist to your channel.
To get killed?
Here's the twist to your channel, though. Once every quarter, you invite the angriest viewer to come have a boxing match with you, and you live stream that, and that's where you make your bank.
Man, I would. That could be therapeutic. I don't mind if people like the movie. It's usually I hear, the cinematography is really good. I'm not knocking the way it looks, the way it was even directed. But as far as what it had to say, like I just felt like there wasn't enough meat between the buns of those two things I just mentioned.
Terry, did you take the wife to see Cats?
No. That also looked like a disaster piece, even bigger one.
Looked like a horror movie.
Yeah, like that. I mean, it had that Sonic the Hedgehog vibe. That and I wasn't wrong on that. And I like musicals actually. I like musicals quite a bit, but that one looked like a bad but then again, it's so bad it's enjoyable. Likely.
Terry, did you cry during Rent? You can tell us if you cried.
I did not cry during Rent. I'm sorry.
All right, we got a $1.99 super chat from Rhaegar Targaryen, and he says, "So who else has bad takes on well-loved movies?"
I'm sorry. It's funny. You would think people that are loving a movie that's going with the establishment would go with the guy that's an outlier on your mediocre, dark, madman movie. It's like we've seen that movie done way better, with way more texture and way more nuance. It was just, I think if that movie would have been called anything but Joker, we wouldn't even be talking about that movie. Let's just be honest.
Probably. That's probably true.
It just wouldn't have been Joker.
It would have been Martin Scorsese fan film.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm guessing. He was probably betting that nobody in the demographic, maybe like the young millennials, probably ever saw any Martin Scorsese films. So I'm sure he thought he could get away with it.
And he did. I mean, he wins. Slow clap to him. He won. All those nominations are insane for such a mediocre movie. I'm sorry. It's like, whoa. And it's not the only movie that was mediocre that got a bunch of nominations, but it definitely was amongst some. I'm like, that movie wasn't that good, guys. Like, I don't know why
So what movie has actually impressed you this year? Any?
What movie? I know Star Wars Rise of Skywalker did not, just so people know. I'm not a complete troll. Like, I love that. That was the best Star Wars movie. What movie that I don't even know if I watched any of the Oscar contenders, because I really don't go see stuff anymore, man. I usually rent stuff from Amazon, $5.99.
You see Jojo Rabbit by any chance?
Nope. I haven't seen it.
All right, let me catch a super chat here. This is from Joshua Gillian. He says, for $5, he says, Joker was great. And to me, the movie shows what happens with people with mental health issues can't get the help they need.
Yeah, I got that from, I have a couple of friends who work in the mental health industry, and that's the same thing they said to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think any person that's in an intersection, because that's what was kind of annoying about the movie, if I want to get into the weeds, that it seemed like I'm not going to get into the weeds on this movie, but it was just like you don't even have to be mentally ill to see that America has problems, I guess is what I'm saying. And that people can discriminate against you for whatever the reason may be. But that doesn't mean you get to go blast people in the face and be like, hey, it's because people are discriminating against me. And this is what happens when you do a lot of discrimination. Because it's not what happens when you do a lot of discrimination.
Hey,
Well, now, what were they discriminating against him? Because he was white?
No, because he was mentally ill. They were using them. He's not mentally all there, but it was kind of used as a catch-all. Like, this guy is different, and therefore people pick on him and call him a freak.
I see.
And
he was an incel, which is now officially.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Hey,
I'm not saying that.
If you look at the screen, look at the drawing by Zach Bradley. Zach, can you? This reminds me, Aaron. Do you remember the movie Perfect with Jamie Lee Curtis and?
Yeah. Well, I never went and saw it with John Travolta, and she was like the aerobics teacher.
Yeah. She's got a little bit of that physique, though. A little bit of that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just turned 30. I'm so young.
Yeah.
I'm so young.
The hips and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, dude, you should know Jane Fonda.
Do you have leg warmers on there too?
Jane Fonda? No, it was
Jamie Lee.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. Never mind. You don't. She not Friday 13th. Halloween. I think is where she got her.
Trading Places.
Who am I thinking of?
Anybody see Knives Out?
Yeah, great.
I like that.
What's that?
It's proof that Ryan Johnson knows how to make a good movie.
He always knew how to make a good movie. He knew how to make a good movie.
It's not a good Star Wars movie.
He's been vindicated in my eyes because I definitely watched Last Jedi again, which I enjoyed before I watched this latest one. Jesus.
No way.
Oh,
Last
man.
Jedi is so bad.
Not really. It's got some bad stuff in it.
Dude,
It's got some bad stuff in it.
All right, I'm boycotting your movie review channel. I can't take any more of this.
So you're telling me you like Rise of the Skywalker?
You and I should have. We'd be like Siskel and Ebert, man. We'd just be like arguing and fighting the whole time. That's what
We can't. So you're saying you like Rise of Skywalker?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't like any of the three new ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, who's calling me? I'm on
All right. Well,
sales calls. Man, when do we get a sales call? Like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, they're relentless now, man.
I keep waiting for Spam Risk to call me back.
I did see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love that.
I want to go see that. I have not seen that. I want to go see it though.
Love that. Like I love that. I love that movie. That was like
I was mad at that movie because I was wasting so much time sitting there.
Oh wow. There you go.
Now,
the first part of it is slow.
Said he really liked it.
Yeah, I saw it on a flight to California, actually, ironically, and so it was a long enough flight to really take it in, and it's just, I mean, it's just it's a good movie about movies. So I guess as a critic, I dug it.
Trash movie that only the last 10 minutes is worth watching.
Wow, that is
so basically you're saying it's another typical Tarantino film with just a bunch of.
Wow. Wow. What like who abused you guys as children to make you not like Tarantino so much? Like what did he do to you to say his movies are trash? Like not every movie he does is a masterpiece, but Jesus.
All his movies are like cut and paste like from like old movies. Like
Sure,
almost scene for scene.
That's why you like Star Wars.
The one,
like Joker.
The ones
like Joker.
Scene from scene are the ones that have decent stories. He's a really good dialoguist. He's a great scripter, but he doesn't know how to tell a freaking story.
Kevin, we have a beautiful view of your drawing surface. Not a lick of art is in frame.
Is that a granite countertop?
Gosh,
so pretty. So pretty.
That had to cost major bucks.
Sorry, I still have remnants of this bronchitis, and I go on long coughing fits. And I know you guys didn't want to do that.
See, if this was a Joker, we'd be like, "Shut up, freak! With your coughing, because we're just mean. Because people be mean." It's like nobody acts like this, guys. Like I don't know what school Todd Phillips went to, or what society he lives in, where people just on complete strangers. We're just attacking them full on.
Well, that's New York. Everybody in New York's like that.
Are you kidding?
They're not. They're not like that.
Dude, we've seen videos of people beating up freaking retarded kids on a bus.
That's a bus. Buses are different. That is different.
Anybody
That
on a
is
bus,
different.
man, forget
Dude,
about it.
I've seen videos of people wiling out of someone just sitting on the sidewalk doing nothing.
Dude,
at
you
all.
can take. Has it ever happened to you? Has it ever happened to you?
No, but it
hasn't
has
happened to me.
Joker.
I never just got beat up randomly by a random person.
Terry, we have video evidence that this crap does happen in our society.
It doesn't happen where it's a systemic. No. You're acting like it's systemic, like it's happening everywhere all at once.
I think in the 70s
It's not.
and 80s it did.
Dude,
it doesn't happen that much, dude.
It happens. It only has to happen once.
Well, I mean, if you want to go down that slippery slope, then I could use that as bait to start another argument that I'm not going to start.
You're just being
ridiculous. Well, okay, then get this upset next time somebody gets shot by the cops. That's all I'm saying.
No, but if
I'm just saying. I'm just saying if it's happening all the time,
shot
everywhere.
By the cops,
when
if you did a movie about somebody getting shot by the cops, I wouldn't be like, oh, that doesn't happen in society.
But dude, that's I don't think it's happening where like hundreds of thousands of black people are getting killed by cops, right? But it's a thing that happens, and every time it does happen, it gets highlighted. Just like these people getting beat up randomly, but it's not happening to like everybody all at once, where society at whole is just Mad Max. Like if you walk outside, you're gonna get beat up.
What does that have to do with
Hundreds of thousands would be Planned Parenthood. I think they've got the monopoly on that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what that has to do with the Joker.
I'm saying the Joker is a false sense of reality, is what I'm saying.
It's not supposed to be reality.
It's got this thing of that whenever you're different or slightly off cue, then your life is basically just you getting picked on by the worst people on the planet.
Dude, you were looking for
Well, that's how it used to be.
instead of enjoying a film.
No. I'm just saying it just didn't ring true to me personally.
Because nobody gets beat up for no reason.
They don't.
Try to pick on me
They
when I was
do. They don't on a mass scale like the way that the dude had. Like he got beat up by like thugs. He got beat up by people on a train. He had the worst life. Like his life was cartoonishly bad, dude.
I know a dude who got raped multiple times by different people in different situations.
Like in one day?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
This didn't all happen to Joker in one day.
That's all I'm saying. Like the dude seemed like he had the worst day ever. Like it was just like, and look, let me give you some clarity, because I go after movies that show cartoon racism, right? Where they got like these, like the most, like the white guy says stuff that white people just don't say, right? They're not like, I'm not gonna say it here, but it's like it's cartoon, to basically get you to feel an emotion against somebody and go, hey, you know what? Yeah, racism is bad. Like, yeah, it's bad, but dude, don't give this false sense of people being these cartoons, straw man villains. Just
I know
so
what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So I'm not just against the Joker. I'm against. I don't watch any of these Oscar bait movies that are like, hey, it's a white guy and a black guy on a road trip, and look how much racism happened to the black guy, and
Hey, Green Book is a great movie.
Yeah.
I'm going after the same. I went after that movie. It's like, get out of here, man.
That was a great movie, and it was a true story.
Yeah, actually, his family came out against a lot of the major tenets of that movie. But
what movie are we talking about now?
Green Book.
Green Book, pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Racism be bad movie. I get that. We don't need movies to remind us that racism is bad, especially when you're using a cartoon version of racism instead of the real version of racism, which is very, very slippery and subversive.
Now that you say it out loud, though, racism is bad. I feel
It
like
is.
I've learned something tonight.
There you go.
Thank you, Tom.
There you go. I'm gonna make a movie about it. I'm gonna make a movie about it with like all like people just saying crazy stuff, and you'll be like, man, I feel so bad now about the state of our world. Like this reflects our world. Like it doesn't though.
I feel like I should volunteer in an inner city school now.
Yeah, and what's funny is it might actually because that kind of has racial tenets of what you just said. Like it's gonna automatically be bad because it's inner city. But what if it isn't? Like, what if they're like, hey, what's going on, dude? Oh, you like comic books?
I'm so confused now. I'm so confused. Hollywood tells me that the inner city is a scary place.
Exactly.
And that racism is bad. What do I do to get rid of my guilt, Terry?
First of all, to get rid of your guilt, that's just between you and yourself. One, it's not my job to get you to feel unguilty about whatever you're guilty about. Two, Hollywood has been the biggest proponent of a lot of bad information going out about just about everything. Yeah, everything.
So I got Washington Post just so we can actually talk numbers and not just guessing. I have got Washington Post, and you know Washington Post. I get it. Some people don't like it, but they've kept a database of police shootings, and so in 2019. 933 people were shot and killed by police. So about three for every million Americans get shot and killed by police every year.
There you go.
I feel like I need to steer this conversation back towards something that isn't going to depress everyone.
Well, the good news is you probably have a greater chance of choking on a chicken bone every year than being murdered by the police.
I mean, there's more intersection of that. I agree with that.
Hang on a second now.
But there's more to it than that.
How many of those people that were shot by police were actually maybe shooting at the cops too, or were committing a crime, putting themselves in a... I'm not saying it's okay to kill people. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're just walking down the street going, hey, dude, pull over. No.
Right. That's what I just said. There's more to it than just those raw numbers.
539 had a gun.
And it's funny,
we don't know if that gun was planted on them, right?
I'm coming at you, Mike, on this one. You're like, I don't want to depress people, but I mean, isn't that what the Joker is? Like, hey, are you depressed yet? Hey, are you depressed yet?
That's why I'm not going to go see it.
Randy Queen, our Queen author says, Mike, please steer. All right, let's look at some art. I'm going to go down the line and talk to the individual artist about their pieces. Because we've only got 27 minutes remaining.
Right, I'm definitely not going to make
it. I'm looking at Zachary Bradley.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, you worked in some lion over there.
Mm-hmm.
The Lion-O almost seems redundant after that beautiful Chitara, but I appreciate the effort.
Well, I needed something else to do because I was done with her, and I was like, I need something else to fill in stuff. So I'm probably going to do another character on the other side too.
I think Mike has multiple characters too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got a glimpse of his.
Dee Dee Willingham says, Jesus, take the wheel.
Great song. Great song.
All right, Zachary Bradley. All right, let's look at Terry. Terry, we've heard from you. Now let's look at your own.
All right, that's what I'm working with. Not going to make it on the inks, but once again, that was never in the cards for me.
Is your sword having performance issues?
Yeah, I told you I gave him a short and stubby.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Pull the line.
Yeah, take from that what you will. Actually, in the first episode, he definitely has like a sword erectile dysfunction thing going on there, and it's covered in black goo too. Watch it, you'll see.
Oh my God!
Yep, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up.
Before we go from bad to worse, let's go to Matt Cusson.
Go back and watch it.
It was Tar, man.
Oh, he remembered it was Tar. Yeah, it was like very something.
All right,
Matt. They were all naked in the first episode.
It was actually black tar heroin.
Oh my God!
Was a shot in the inner city. You got the juice now, Lion-O.
You got the juice. Oh, brother. Somebody save me.
Yeah, no, it is irreparable. It is irreparable. But we have launched Terry's career with the wrong take.
Well, I had some people that agree with me on this. I wasn't completely alone in my views. I have a couple of takers on Wonder Woman being overrated, and Joker just looks like a depression fest, which it is. You know,
Wonder Woman is overrated, but it's still a good, solid film. It's just not a great film.
All right, I'll take it. I'll back all the way the hell off now.
All right. Let's look in at Kevin Sharps. And Kevin, you probably are going to need to take a photograph for us so we can show that, or a scan. You don't have Super Potato Can. It's not as bad as Eric Nienoltowski's, but it is not doing your work justice here.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you. And where do you recommend? Just put it on the queue?
The DM group is perfect, or you can just post it right in the Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered thread. Either way.
Okay, I'll send it to the DM group.
All right. Let's look at George Alexopoulos. George, you worked in quite a bit here.
Ooh. Yeah, we're getting there. I'll zoom out, sorry.
Some nice motion here.
Very nice.
A little bit of
10 years from now, will anybody be drawing traditionally anymore, except me if I'm still alive?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
sure it'll
drawing
be
traditional.
some kind of. It's never gonna.
Yeah,
I-
nothing beats original artwork though.
That's for sure, man.
I've got by my desk here. I've got a page from Art T. Bear with some of his inks, and it's a Trinity page, and it is just good stuff. But now for workflow, digital is hard to beat. Mike, how far along on Project Manga are you now?
On page 13. Yeah. Oh, wait. 12. But the page I'm doing has like all of the different characters on it. But I'm drawing them each on their own layer because I think I'm going to use those particular images for trading cards.
Oh, cool.
See, the power of digital art, man. You can multitask like a madman and compartmentalize really well too.
It's true.
All right, and we are looking at Mike Miller, but you're going to have to step it up, sir. You've only got 22 minutes remaining.
Well,
22 minutes.
Time flies when you're talking about stuff you shouldn't be talking about. So the two popes. Let's get into it.
I heard that was a whole fraud.
All right, Aaron, we've had a nice view of your handsome face all night, but let's see that. Oh yeah. Now, how is the only boomer on the panel tonight? The only actual boomer, and he has the best camera. How does that look?
What is are you when you say boomer? Is that like a new thing, or is that like baby boomer?
Baby boomer, I'm guessing.
It's a new thing.
Yeah,
but I thought it's not baby boomer.
But
no,
it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. When
what are you talking about then? Because I'm like, he's not that old, man.
Well, I was using it with a little bit of, a little bit of.
I fought in the war.
That's what say, Terry. That's what the kids say today. That anybody who's old and doesn't understand technology is a boomer.
Yeah,
got it.
Well,
Okay,
that's pretty much me.
Yeah.
It's one of those phrases that needs to go away.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Eric. Looking at Eric Hudson here. There's somewhere like the old Firestar and Chitara have got like they're kind of along the same axis. If anybody remembers the old Firestar costume.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was Titans, right? Teen Titans.
No, she was in Spider-Man: The Amazing Friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had the. I'm thinking of somebody else, but yeah, I know
you're thinking of Joker.
So never mind. I was going to ask what you thought of Joker, but never mind. How about those Cubs? They lost again, folks. They didn't even play.
Season hasn't already started, and they've already.
Yes, they already lost.
Already lost. That's good.
Used to love Ryan Sandberg, though. Probably nobody's old enough to remember Ryan Sandberg.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah. That was the trading card to have next to Jose Canseco.
Yeah. We don't discuss sports on this channel.
The sports ball.
Nino, can you hold your drawing up a little bit closer to the camera? Because I feel like you're probably killing it. We just can't tell. Very nice. You're probably going to have to send us one to the DM group too, please. so we can see all your detail. Needle gave us a whole team shot here.
Yeah, he's not finishing that.
All right, Mike with the sabotage. And Eric, if you said anything cool, we didn't hear a bit of it because you've been muted, sir.
Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you, sir. Finisher.
There we go.
All right. Looking good, man. Looking good. Get on it. Competitors, you have got 19 minutes remaining. Over here.
Gag nabbit, that stubby sword's killing me.
You'll be rolling in your sleep tonight.
That's why I have such subversive opinions to make up for my lack of stature, man. I gotta get a convertible and
Now, is that
supermodel
Terry?
wife after this.
Terry, are you a manlet or?
No.
I didn't catch that.
I said, are you a manlet? Are you vertically challenged, sir?
Oh no. I'm average height person. 5'10", 5'11", I don't know. Who knows how tall they are these days?
I'm 5'7".
6'2"1/4", but who's counting?
There you go. That's a manly height.
Yeah, it is.
6'3".
Really?
It is.
Oh, wow.
I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". I just want to win at something. 6'4".
Bad for the tall people, man. I'm glad I'm not 6 foot or taller, man. It's rougher on people that are tall.
Right,
That is.
Here is
You know how many A-frames of the car that I've hit my side of my head on getting in? The A-pillar. Oh.
Here's
That's
a
what I'm
life
saying.
tip from Jeff Potts. He says, here's a hint. Never say okay boomer to a guy who had to beat a Viet Cong soldier to death with his helmet. Yeah,
There you go.
That is
Amen.
practical advice.
That is like some crazy exposition. Like oh, okay. Like I wasn't gonna, but thanks for that little bit of knowledge. Now I know.
But now you know, and knowing's half the battle.
I've always said, like, my saying is I never mess with like a little too like there's like white people, then there's like really confident white people. I don't mess with them. Like them the ones that's like they ain't scared of nothing. Like no, that guy has been in the shit, and I can see it in his eyes. He's looking for somebody to dismantle, man.
Which comedian was that? Where they said, when you see like a white guy hang out with a bunch of black guys, he goes, he must have done something really crazy, like a gang to get into that gang.
There you go.
He had to do something. He's the craziest guy in the gang.
Except for in Comic-Con. In Comic-Con, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's like, what did they do to hang out with Terry? Like nothing. They drew men in tights for a living, just like he does.
He knows his trivia on Batman and
there you go.
Flash and Superman.
Ooh. Crisis on Infinite Earth. Anybody watching that?
No.
It's garbage. But it's fun garbage.
Yeah, literally nothing. There was no reason for it.
It isn't.
No reason for the crisis. No reason for it to merge the shows because they already interacted anyway. So what was the purpose of it? Nothing.
To make money. I did like Brandon Routh Superman. He was awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Ezra Miller showed up.
I didn't like his Flash to begin with, so it was like, ugh.
Well,
competitors, I'm going to make a quick pass through Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered, so just give me just a moment here, if you will. I like giving recognition to all our viewers. Matthew Weldon with a Cal art style. Oh, Matthew Weldon. Matthew Weldon. Huge ass. Oh, no. He's told a story here. That is something special. Adrian T. 2099 says, "Ooh, that's looking good, Adrian." He says, "Be sure to go and watch Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Fan Edition tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern Time." That's on Chester Busby's YouTube channel. That is great advice. Please do.
So is that what they did? They just combined the words Ultimate and Fan Edition.
Ultimate Fan Edition. All right. Matthew Weldon with some more sketches here. Maybe he'll bring these to the Friday night auctions. Ooh, Wise Ellis. Ellis Goodson. All That's looking cool. Kind of a little bit of a retro piece. Digging that, Ellis. All right, Erotimus Flash. We saw this earlier. I thought this was kind of like a really inspired take. It almost kind of has like a little bit of a samurai influence to it, or maybe a Chinese boxer back from Boxer Rebellion. Yeah.
Monkey King. That's what it reminds me of. The Chinese myth of the Monkey King.
It's the Tiger King.
Oh, El Guapo Comics. Always like to see Cesar Feliciano. By the way, check out his Twitter feed sometimes. His daughter can sing like crazy. Oh, Lion-O's looking downright menacing there. That's a different take. A little judicious use of Zipatone. I'm digging it. Juan Soto is back. Is this the future at the Miller house? The day Eden cut too much of her hair. Oh no, Eden, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm guessing this guy's a family friend, or
he's a longtime viewer. He's a
okay. All right. I'm like,
he usually tells like a story with his. He usually tells a story at Mike's expense.
Got it.
Oh, now this is deep. This is another level. And it's meow. Oh crap. It's Lloyd Webber. We're doomed.
There you go.
That's next level. All right, Juan Soto with a Chitara.
You know, Thundercats could have easily been the Cats movie. That
would have been a lot better. Yeah.
I mean, then I know why I was getting turned on, because this made you feel like you had some kind of cat fetish going on.
Steve Swanson looking good. Ooh. All right. So this Jim O'Reilly says the ones that he were so our crack team of investigators and drone and quartered were correct. Jim O'Reilly's pieces were from Inktober. Absolutely fantastic.
Disqualified.
Absolutely fantastic. Great stuff from Jim O'Reilly.
Good.
Armoron. Now, like, all you guys were giving us the absolute worst take on movies, and some of our viewers here have managed to give us, like, entire team shots, like Armoron here.
There it is.
Once again,
he wins.
Our viewers are out-competing the contestants. One doomed rabbit with a kind of a digital painting of Mamra. I'm digging it. He's looking...
Oh, looks like, that's awesome, man. That's the Mumra form.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Extra spooky. Booster Kiwi says, watch the fan edition. That's a good choice. Let's see. Fly Fox Pro. Snarf. I smudged the ink while I was erasing my pencils. Oh, no. That always hurts. OP Dog did a pencil study of Chitara. Very well done, OP Dog. All right, moving down. Sketch Booty with his Chitara. Chitara has proven to be very popular tonight.
Well, yeah.
The Shinobi Raccoon wants a Samoflange. All right, Turtle Rabbit Fox. Ooh, I was waiting for this one. I always love seeing... Terry, I don't know if you're familiar with our viewers yet, but Turtle Rabbit Fox has like this real distinct style.
That's very cool. Looks like graffiti, like it's ready to be put on a wall.
Yeah.
20 feet high.
All right, we've got Michael Fulcher. Oh, that's looking good, Michael Fulcher. Finish that up, man. That is cool. Junk.
Looks like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. It's got a little bit of
You feeling lucky, punk?
Yeah, Terry. You feeling lucky with your movie take?
You don't like these really billion-dollar popular movies? What's wrong with you?
Junkyard done with the Chitara.
Nice.
All right, and then at the end of the program, we will make another pass. So if I missed anybody, we will make sure to show your art tonight. So never fear.
Never fear, Underdog is here.
Competitors, you've got right at 9 minutes remaining.
Gotcha.
Danger.
I'm too busy playing with my stubby sword. Yep, I threw it out there. Somebody laugh at it. Whoever's laughing tried to resist it too. They were like, "I'm not." That is too fifth grade humor.
That was one of those awkward, uncomfortable laughs.
Yeah, I loved it. I like it even more. It's like a unicorn laugh. I didn't even want to give it up, but I had to laugh.
I didn't want it to be me.
Eric, are you going to be in Hawaii this year?
No, I've only got a local show in February. Haven't worked up the nerve yet to do Hawaii.
There it is. It's just like any other show, except it costs a lot of money to get there.
Yeah, that's the hitch.
It is expensive.
But we're gonna the wife and I'll take you out for Korean barbecue. It'll be fun.
I'll be there, man, pretty soon. I'm gonna knock on your door real aggressively and run.
Now, if I had a couch
you live in Hawaii?
Yeah, I sure do.
Where?
In Aiea. Which
I don't even know what that means.
I
can town. He lives in my hometown.
So from my lanai, from my balcony, I can see the Pearl Harbor Memorial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was there 2 years ago for a show, like a one-day show at some hotel right near the where the boat docks were for all the.
Were you at the Toy Expo or were you at the?
It was a one-day comic show. It was gosh darn it, what was it called?
That might have been the Toy Expo then.
Well, yeah, no, there wasn't any toys there though. It was all comic.
It was all sex stuff. Like, I don't know
what was going on.
I don't know what it was.
What kind of toys are these?
Oh boy,
Terry, you may actually be the worst. I mean, the
worst. Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean maybe? What do you mean maybe?
Yeah, like look, you're bringing me on to be the hill. I'm going to play my role. All right, like nobody needs another like, hey guys.
Hey, Terry has an acquired taste, but you do go back for seconds.
You do. You're like, man, you know what?
You can all blame me. I'm the one that keeps inviting him on.
It's true. What's funny is Mike is like that teacher. Like when he's online, he's kind of got this kind of teacher. But like when you see him, like if you know, you're like, man, Mike, you used to like do murders and all kind of stuff. It's like I gave up that life.
Like, Mike was doing some crime, huh?
Like,
doing some crime with Mike S. Miller.
Mike is I call Mike a gladiator one. Like, Mike, you are an internet gladiator, man. Like you live for like this is Sparta and just jump in the middle of stuff and stir it up. And so it's funny that I'm the bad guy now, and the world will never know.
Mike's trying to turn over a new leaf, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He doesn't know.
I am gentle as a lamb.
I'm just making stuff up, whole cloth. I'm not gonna stand in your way, your presidential run. Don't worry about me. You don't have to take me out.
No work inside.
Yep.
Like, I'd vote for you. Like, you know what? I'll vote for the guy.
All right. I got one.
Yep, you got one. All right, you know what? I unstubbied my sword. I think I might. It's grown since we've been talking.
Oh.
It's grown.
Nerf.
Yeah. Well, that was good that we could manly.
Yeah, you've basically kind of assisted in making me more confident and making my sword grow a little bit longer.
Drawn and quartered is the Cialis of the art world.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, you can't go through life scuffing your feet and looking down at the ground.
I got some material on Cialis and really all those things. Like, I think the elephant in the room with those commercials that, like, maybe not everybody has a hot wife. Like, they're like, can you not get it up? You need pills. I'm like, Yeah, but
You want to know the truth behind all that? You ready?
Go ahead.
There's too many guys that are addicted to porn, and they need that, especially young men, just to get it up so they can have sex.
That's crazy.
It's a pretty sad commentary, but that's really the truth.
That is crazy because I guess I'm blessed because I like my smut just as much as the next guy, but I can also make people.
Well, I'm just saying that's really what the story behind a lot of that is.
No, people have denatured themselves. They've abused the dopamine response system. Yeah.
They've done that with a lot of things, so I definitely agree with that. But
not to be Mr. Science here, but there is a resistive anytime you flood one particular neurochemical pathway, there is a protein that accretes on those dopamine receptors.
Yep.
And essentially acts like a block, a roadblock.
Yeah, like if I'm dopamine, then you're the thing. Like, hey, slow it down, Terry. Too much of you in the system. Let's bring it back. Yeah, I mean, they used to teach us that in school. That hey, anything that brings extreme amounts of dopamine is going to basically make regular pleasure less pleasurable.
That's why you should only do cocaine once.
There you go.
What? No, you don't. Was that Mike Miller who said that?
Yes. What did I tell you guys? The guy used to be a gangster, man.
We withdraw that statement.
Mike Miller used to be a straight up gangster. Only I know.
Drink your milk, stay in school.
You can't get the same high off of cocaine twice. The first time you take it, it like burns through all the freaking dopamine in your head.
Yep.
So like you try to take it again, and you have to try to take more because there's not enough dopamine in your head to match the high you got the first time.
Chasing that dragon, huh?
Yep. Yep. I mean, that's a lot of drugs to have that effect. Just why I don't want to legalize them.
You have 2 minutes remaining.
All right. You should probably do another art through to see who's gonna win this thing.
All right, let's see what we got here. Well, I don't want to.
Nope, not me.
Keep drawing, but I will go through our different competitors. I'm looking at Zachary Bradley's. I just don't want to interrupt anybody's flow in their final few moments.
Oh, I'm just killing time. I've been done for an hour.
We're looking at a slightly less stubby sword than it was just a little bit ago.
Yeah, I grew it out. I had to cover his face. The shaft of the sword is so long, it covers his face.
Boy.
So there you go. Thanks, guys. You gave me what I needed to get it there.
Gonna have to start calling you Terry Slowhand, kind of like Clapton. Terry Clapton.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Did we just have somebody drop out? Looks like somebody fell out. Who fell out?
6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Couldn't take the conversations anymore.
Especially one about phallic objects.
All right, we're looking at Mr. Matthew Costin. Oh, he's snuck in kind of like a lion-o silhouette in the background there. Nice. Lion-o. Keep going. We're looking at Mr. Kevin Sharp.
Too sharp. I am too sharp.
That's like a football player's name. I'm Kevin Sharp, wide receiver.
George Alexopoulos. We've got about a minute remaining here, so when I get down to Aaron Lopresti, time stops. So do what you gotta do. This is George Alexopoulos. All right. This is Eric Nunotowski. He is going to, when we stop time, he's going to go take do a scan or photograph for us because your camera is straight from the spud fields.
It's amazing, is what you mean. Amazing.
It is potato all day long.
Coming at you in 480p.
Yeah.
That is potatoes au gratin right there.
That is.
Hey, I was going to say that.
That is 4.80p. All right. Eric Hudson coming in strong with the digital. Got those Panthro chucks.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to light you up. All right. Mr. Mike Miller getting a little bit of inking on. And now we're going to take a look at Aaron Lopresti, and then we are going to call time.
The moment you've been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, that is amazing.
We don't
like seriously.
Other
Like,
during the competition.
I didn't like the Joker, but I like that picture.
Thank you. That's very kind.
See,
All right.
I got a taste after all, right? Huh?
All right, and you can see Aaron Lopresti's work in the Aquaman 100-page giant. Aquaman in stores now, and you can catch him in the Justice League in February, I believe.
And also Aquaman 56 was just came out. So double Aquaman treat.
There we go. All right, competitors, your time is up.
I'm going to scan this and send this to you, Mike, so you have a better shot of it for display purposes.
All right. Jiminy Cricket, can you put that straw poll up into the chat, please, sir?
Who's that? Is that Mike?
What?
Whose drawing is that I'm looking at right now? Is that Mike?
I don't.
That's me.
I don't know who you're looking at.
Oh, nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like you can draw or something.
Yeah, what are you doing on this show?
Actually, I did think it was Mike's actually, up until just now. So
you know that we actually do pull more viewers than Drink and Draw, which is kind of funny because they'll get like Dan Panosian and Joe Quesada and such.
They actually have those on YouTube?
Yeah, they sure do.
I didn't know that.
I gotta say, I really like what Dan Panosian is doing. That kind of loose sort of, I don't know. I really like what he's doing. I didn't realize he drew that well. I don't remember him from his inking days back in the.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I really like what he's doing style-wise.
He's got a nice, for like brutal stuff, or brooding, he's got a nice, real nice style for that. Right.
Well, I'll say that I am very happy to be back on. I've been wanting to get back on for a while. It's just fun be drawing with a bunch of guys together.
Why haven't you won before?
I thought he did win.
No.
That was me. You're confusing him with me.
Okay, my bad.
Except when I kill Mario, then I don't win.
All right, let's go down the line here. Let's go down the line. I'm going to start with Zachary Bradley.
And like and share, everybody. Like and share, everybody.
All right, and Jiminy Cricket should be putting a straw poll up into the chat. Please do get your votes in. It is all up to you. The artists have done all they can. Now you get to pick the winner.
And don't forget to subscribe if you're new.
I am listed as dreaded the fan winner Hodson on here.
Oh crap!
That's quite a title you have, sir.
This is Zachary Bradley. It's Chitara, Lionel, and what's his face? I can never remember that cat's name.
The other one.
Tigra, I think.
Bunny.
Yeah, it's Tigra.
Yeah, because I know it's Marvel has a tiger, so it just stuck in my head.
Yeah,
it's the same name.
You're right on.
La Tigre, El Gato, El Gato. All right, let's take a look at Terry's.
All right,
Terry, what happened here, man? I'm seeing a lot of blue line left.
Nothing. Yeah, I'm actually, like I said, I was futzing around with my stubby sword, and just spent too much time trying to get it up, pretty much. And so I'm probably gonna come out on bottom again. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. All right, I'm done. But
to make everyone understood that,
I'm actually gonna rework it though, and probably rearrange the head because I just don't like it covering his face like that. It just looks weird. Like if it was like right up there where
if you're gonna split his face like that, you could do the young lion-o on one side and the warrior on the other. If there was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not worth it. I actually did another layout real quick while we were talking, and that's definitely way better. I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this in, but I had it off to the side. So, yep.
It looks like he's committing suicide at this point.
Yeah, it looks like it's like the pose is familiar, but like I said, unless the hilt is all the way up to his eyes, then you got a nothing burger with that pose.
Yeah.
So,
Mike, I just sent you a scan of that.
All right.
Picture if you need to put it up or whatever. I don't know if you do or not.
Mike, if you will copy that to the DM group, I can go ahead and pre-stage that.
Oh, did you send it to me on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we are looking at Mr. Matthew Cousin.
Oh, here we go.
So fresh, exciting.
Fresh, so face.
Nice.
Those are some legs on Chitara. Those are legs for days.
Cheetah, first time drawing all the characters too.
Oh, yeah?
I've never drawn. Yeah, Lionheart before.
yeah, man, go ahead and color that up. That's a print.
Thank you.
All right, Kevin Sharp, let's look at his. Well, his camera got a little bit better, but I believe Kevin has sent me a.
Yeah, I sent you a photo in the DM.
Yeah, let me pull that up. I believe I have that pre-staged. Let's see. All right, and Kevin, did I pull up the right one here?
Yeah, for right now. I mean, I was a little bit further along, but it's not enough to where I'm going to be offended.
Yeah, that's badass. Or bad butt or
secondary.
All right, and Kevin Sharp has got a crowdfunded comic book coming on Indiegogo that's actually inspired by 80s and 90s cartoon shows called The Dragon Guard.
That's just building a castle.
All right, this is Kevin Sharp.
Terry should have to send you a super chat every time he curses, Mike.
I know, right?
That could work actually. That could work to making me just put a mouth harness on.
The swear jar.
Yeah,
that actually could work though. That's a great idea for anybody but me.
Right now, I'm going from Kevin Sharp to Eric Ninotowski, and Eric went for the whole team too.
I did, and I ran out of time.
It was an ambitious undertaking.
Yeah.
Are you gonna finish this up before Friday night, Eric? Or
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
I thought you were giving him jabbing him there a little bit. So you're gonna finish that before Friday night or what?
That's the plan.
Well, anybody who draws original art, if they're up for it, we'd love to have them come back on Friday nights. And
Yeah, the auctions are back on. No more Friday night bullpen, guys. So if you want to come on Fridays, watch us sell some art, maybe throw some bids in there yourself, please do.
I love how you get like kind of Cajun when you're shucking something like, y'all come back and see me now if you want to do some business. You want to do some business with Big T? Come back and see me.
Louisiana car salesman.
Yeah, it is. He's like a
George. Why would you bring this horrifying Tumblr art onto Drone Quarter?
I know I'm not a real artist. Sorry, guys. I was waiting till tonight to tell you.
I'm just kidding, man. This is great. It's got so much motion to it. That is fantastic, dude.
Except that the lighting on her right butt cheek makes it look like it's still part of her left butt cheek, and that her leotard is pulled over to the side.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I like that. That says she's ready to go.
Thank you for letting us, Mike. Thank you for letting us know that your eyes went immediately to her butt cheeks. All right.
Well, you know.
We've all heard of nip slips before. That's a whole different type of slip.
Okay, now.
I like it. I endorse it.
I have no trouble with my sword. I don't know what you're saying.
Look, everybody has trouble getting their sword up every now and again, man.
Well, not Lionel here. George Alexopoulos' Lionel does not share your Lionel's.
You know what? That sword. It's not the size of the sword. It's the people you could kill with it.
If that makes you feel better about yourself,
it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm gonna go commit seppuku after this.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's the intestines you can slice into with it.
Sudoku. It is. Terry is going to immediately commit Sudoku right after.
All right, Sudoku. I'm not that good at math. I can't get to work.
Oh no! All right, we are looking at Eric Hodgson's. Now, what was his name on the straw poll? Because he's not listed as Eric Hodgson. He's listed.
No, weirdly, my eyes went straight to the butt. She's got anal floss.
Wait, you mean butt floss?
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
we were talking about some '80s movies at the time, and I went to '80s leotards. So
Terry, I feel like you've broken Mike tonight. He's a little coarser.
I do feel. What did I tell you guys? See, look, all my talk about my erectile sword dysfunction got it out of him.
Oh my!
It's not politics.
My name is Dreaded the Fan Winner Hodgson on the poll.
Okay, there we go.
So that's the one you got to click on if you ain't clicked on yet.
All right, Mr. Eric Hodgson, Dreaded the Fan Winner Hodgson. All right. Let's see. Let's look at Mr. Miller's.
Hello. I don't know what you can see here.
Yours is coming in pretty sharp.
Dude, I like that a lot, man.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's Mike's? I get confused watching this thing. Images just keep randomly coming up, so it's like, where's Mike at?
Are you watching it on YouTube or are you watching it on?
No, I'm watching it on the feed or whatever.
Yeah, so you got to pop in a YouTube channel because it's more curated.
Click on me.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm on YouTube.
All right, if you're in the Hangouts video call, you can actually click on Mike's little icon down at the bottom of the Hangout, and that will show you his screen.
Okay.
The problem is if you're listening here and watching on YouTube, YouTube has got about a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
I don't see his little icon. No, it's on you. There's an icon on. What? No, wait a minute.
Icon on the Google Hangouts video call. And
okay, there's. Okay.
All right, you see where it says Art of the Hero? There's a little box that says Art of the Hero, a little thumbnail.
Well, it just says Art of ...
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's Mike. Yeah, that's Mike.
Okay. All right.
Anthem says Aaron is on BoomerTube.
And Aaron, I know you sent a picture over, but if you would still just show us on your camera one more time, and then I will go grab that image.
I would just be just thrilled to do that.
Problem is here,
thrilled.
This angle makes their heads look too big.
Let's see. All right, I've got.
I love that, man. I love that a lot. And it's on model.
Yeah, Aaron, do you have time to come by Friday night for a little bit, or?
Let's hope so.
Okay.
I think probably yes. But actually, you know what? I might be able to. Okay. My daughter has a dance competition this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be there or if I'm going to be here. So, yeah, you know.
All right, Mr. Aaron Lopresti, and then let me show you again the scanned-in version of this. Let's see. So this was a scan of Matt Cossins. This is a scan of Matt Cossins. This is a scan of Aaron Lopresti's, and I'll zoom in so you can see the blue lines underneath. Great mama.
He's passing it to
so hopefully we will have this particular piece on Friday night auctions, so you might get a chance to own some original artwork by Aaron Lopresti. All right, this was Kevin Sharp's.
I'm gonna get the on their stuff.
And Eric Nienoltowski's. All right, competitors, I need you to pay attention for a couple of minutes here. We need to go through And we need to pick a winner for draw along with drawn and quartered.
400. Okay.
All right, is everybody paying attention?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I am not.
All right, I'm going to go through some of these quickly. Matthew Weldon. That actually looks like Matthew Weldon. Huh. That might be a self-portrait as Lionel.
It looks fun.
Siege put haha on the nip. What does that mean?
What?
Next to that drawing of the little Lionel guy
Laughing at
screaming.
me and calling me Japanese with a derogatory tone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't think that's what happened.
I think it's a reference to the job.
Siege would do that though, wouldn't she?
He would.
Mhm.
He's a terrible being.
All right.
He must be from that Joker movie. He's just so mean.
This is another Thundercats sketch by Matthew Weldon.
I like that, man. That's awesome. A lot of energy.
Another Thundercats sketch by Matthew Weldon.
You know, before you clicked on it, it was like just the lower half in Thundercats. I was like, okay, I'll take it.
Just
Thunderoos.
Exactly.
This is not an entry for competition. He's just sharing his artwork with us. He did this during Inktober. Jim O'Reilly, still fantastic page.
Good job, Jim.
Nice work.
All right, El Rodimus Flash. This was drawn tonight. This was that kind of that Chinese warrior inspired one.
Yeah. Lone Wolf Cub and Thundercats.
That could work for Thundercats.
He actually
that
looks
kind
a
of format.
little bit like Toshiro Mifune here, though.
Mifune, yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
That's cool. El Rodimus Flash is a workhorse. Okay, here's an older one from Jim O'Reilly. Again, not eligible for voting, but thank you for sharing, Jim. That's great. All right, OP Dog. OP Dog. This is a draw alone entry, a pencil study of Chitara. All right, the Howl Comics. The Howl Comics. He is Alan Alonso, is always out for blood.
That's good.
That is definitely lethal. All right. All right. I feel like I skipped over one. He's just sharing this one tonight. So this is not eligible. This is one he had done earlier, but he had colored. Oh, man, that is good stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. It reminds me of the old Elf Quest books.
Yeah.
Just in that art style.
Yep.
All right.
The one before it reminded me of kind of some Robert Crumb stuff. It was pretty cool.
All right, so Panthro here is so dispirited from seeing his future self that he is preparing to commit Sudoku.
Oh.
All right.
Makes sense.
Drawn and quartered account. Oh, I was really looking forward to this one. Let's see.
Ooh.
That one already.
Wow.
I like these screaming Lionel.
So far, that is my vote.
Wow. All right, Mike, you're going to go ahead and
Well, I'm not going ahead. I got to see the rest of them, but so far, that was the one.
Oh, wow, that is doom. All right. Matthew Cossin gave us another look here. He is a competitor. All right, El Rodimus Flash with the Andrew Lloyd Webber versus Lion-O in Panthro.
Well, that gets entertainment value vote, that's for sure.
All right, now this is one from Jim O'Reilly. This is from tonight.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice.
A lot of work.
All right, let me get back in the thread here. Yeah, we had a lot of participation for this tonight.
I should have had Lion-O killing Mario, is what I should have done.
Or maybe Lion-O killing Princess Peach. I think that would have been the one.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Stargirl. You could get that crossover there. All right.
Hey,
this is
that
Joe
television
Wright.
show looks lame. I'm sorry, but what I saw did not look good.
What, Stargirl?
Yes.
I didn't know she had a TV show.
They said they're just
out
doing
today.
promos for it right now, and it is a full bowl of cornflakes, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, you have a bad take on that. That's going to be the best show ever.
All right, let's get through a few more of these.
Cheese-y.
All right.
Sorry.
This is by Ellis Goodson. Weird Ellis.
Okay, now I know this sounds like Terry, but it looks like he's about ready to crack his nuts with that hammer.
Yes, he is. He is.
So that he could do the other cartoon.
All right, this is from Juan Soto. And it's the day Eden cut too much of her hair.
I'm Mike Miller. Winner.
Why do I look like the dude from The Cure?
Oh yeah, you do a little bit like Robert Smith. Oh,
You look like a South Park character.
oh, wow. Brought to you by our sponsor, Hot Topic. All right, another Juan Soto. He gave us after in the style of Shiro Masamune, Chitara.
Now, is that like, now I've never seen her with that hairdo. Is that kind of a 70s kind of hairdo look there he's kind of throwing at us?
Yeah, I think he's giving us a variation. Oh wait, Mecha Cheese. Oh, he's got Bernie Sanders saying Thundercats roar is better. Mike, you've got a better Bernie voice than I do.
Thundercats roar is definitely better.
Thundercats roar.
But I say, I feel like Eric, you should have a good Bernie voice.
Oh, Thundercats are.
Like if you robocall me right now, I'd be like, oh, Bernie, like the real thing.
All right, we've got another advertisement here for the fan edition of Drawn and Quartered. That was from Adrian T. 2099. Steve Swanson. Steve Swanson with a very elegant Chitara. Well done. Sketch Booty. Sketch Booty. An appropriate name. With his Chitara armor on.
I could have almost guessed his name.
Armor on. Oh, armor on gave us a full team.
Ooh, look at that. It's going to be a tough one tonight.
Very nice from Armoron. One Doomed Rabbit gave us a digital painting of Mumra.
Nice.
That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's very creepy.
Booster Kiwi says, watch the fan edition.
There's reason enough not to.
Now, wait a minute. Are they really doing an animated show with that? Those are the characters.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's real. That's real, man.
Yeah.
This
Is
is
it
the
supposed to be
second
humorous,
reboot,
or
though.
are they doing it straight?
No.
There is nothing straight about what they did.
It's supposed to be comedy, but it just looks so bad.
That Panthero's cool.
Yeah. That's almost like a samurai panthro, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Finally put some damn pants on.
Yeah. Panthro, keep your pants on.
Pantheros run around butt naked, man.
Okay, this was the final from Jim O'Reilly with his competitive piece.
That's nice.
Got some black into the logo there. Fly Fox Pro says, Snarf, back Titan, Snarf. So that is a Gary Shipman fan showing his loyalty. Well done. All right, Joe Maroney got a little bit further with his Mumra here.
Okay, now who's the dude behind Mumra there? Screaming.
Is that Mumra transforming?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's too.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
The guy you drew. You drew that version.
Yeah, well, I drew the mummy version of it.
Yeah, you do the mummy version.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Peter Sharon says,
I never really watched the show that much, so I'm not.
Ah,
Okay, sticking over orange territory.
Thundercats ho. Now,
it doesn't hold up.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind when Aaron was young, Howdy Doody was the big show.
Terry,
Hey,
maybe
you know-
you could take some sword tips from Peter Sharon here.
That
See?
sword is
Scooby-Doo.
thick and massive. That's a thick, massive sword.
There you go.
I mean, he could barely hold it all with one hand.
There you
The
go.
sword. I mean,
Oh my gosh! Stop it. Thundercats was an '80s cartoon, wasn't it?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I graduated high school in '82, so come on, give me a break.
That's all right.
He had already fought in a war by then. He was a man grown.
So you were more of an HR Puffin stuff kid then, right?
Yeah, and
I love that show.
Scooby Doo and
Howdy
Johnny
Doody.
Quest, but in reruns, because even
The
I
world
was
of
not old enough to watch it.
Hanna-Barbera.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thundar. I loved Thundar.
That's Jack Kirby.
All right,
Heck
this
yeah.
is
I used to love it when the commercials, the cartoon would come on before the movies.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Herculoids fan, man.
Turtle
Space
Rabbit
Ghost,
Fox.
Herculoids.
They're pushing through.
All right, Turtle Rabbit Fox. Let's
Oh,
see.
I see that.
El Guapo Comics. El Guapo Comics.
Okay, now I like that. I love that. What's the chick's name?
Chitara.
Chitara.
No, it isn't.
It is.
You cheat it?
Yeah,
It is?
Chitara.
Yeah.
That her face is really nice back there. That really caught my attention, just like that. So, congratulations to whoever drew that.
Yeah, that is El Guapo Comics. Cesar
El
Feliz-
Guapo.
El Guapo. He had a successful Kickstarter last year. Chungo, kind of had like an Afro-Caribbean to it. He's a genuine talent.
Are you saying all these people had successful Indiegogo campaigns just to spite me? Is that
No.
what you're saying?
We just no. We've got some. We've got some legitimate talent.
You're taking shots at me. I know.
No,
I know how this. I know how you guys operate.
You better be nice to him. He's gonna be Joker. See? Huh? See how that works?
I'm gonna go outside and beat up the first person I see.
Yeah, just
You are in Portland, so it'll probably be a homeless person.
No, it'll be
I don't know San Diego. I don't know if you can throw stones there.
All right, gentlemen, let's. We've only got a few more of these to go. Let's get through here so we can. Otherwise, the show is going to wind up 3
But we
hours
want to
long.
insult each other.
We're worse than the Academy Awards, man. We keep going and going.
Yeah, we're going to have to get the gong and the hook out here. All right, this is Shinobi Raccoon. Shinobi Raccoon. A little bit of a manga-inspired lion-o here. I dig it.
Very nice.
This is Michael Fulcher. Michael Fulcher.
I like that.
Yeah, that was the kind of Clint Eastwood-looking one.
He looks like a professional wrestler.
You feeling lucky, punk?
All right, Junkyard Dunn. Junkyard Dunn said he had time for a quick sketch. And when you have to prioritize time, always start with the cleavage.
That thing.
And I look at Kool-Aid. I'm digging that.
All right, let me check through and make sure I didn't miss any entries. I think we've got them all. All right. Let me load this back up just in case anybody needs to see any, but let's go through and get our votes. I'm going to start with Mr. Mike Miller. Mike, who would you like to vote for tonight, sir?
You know what? I can't remember.
I've got the thread open, so if you want to see something.
Yeah, hold on real quick. Keep going. I'm going to change my mind, even though, gosh, there's so many good entries today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. I'm cutting into his base. They're probably not going to do fun stuff.
That right there, Jim O'Reilly.
Jim O'Reilly?
Go.
All right. Mr. Mike Miller is voting for Jim O'Reilly. While I have this open, does anyone else want to cast a vote for Jim O'Reilly?
Oh,
maybe.
O'Reilly.
All right, we'll go down the line then. Mr. Aaron Lopresti, who would you like to vote for, sir?
Oh, gosh. I was. Can we scroll them real quick again?
Yeah, we sure can. I'm going to start up at the top. Tell me if you want me to slow down on any particular piece. Here we go.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't tell a joke right there. I could have.
Wait, stop. Let me see this penciled one again. All right.
Oh, Matthew Weldon's?
No, down. Thunderpants. I thought it said Thunderpants. No, keep going up. I mean, go back up. I'm sorry.
Go back up?
That one. Is that
This one?
Weldon?
This one?
Yeah, that one. Okay.
That is Matthew Weldon.
Okay. Keep going. That's pretty good. I want to see them all here to kind of torn between a couple. That's a nice one there.
That was the Rodimus Flash.
I like that.
The Howl Comics.
Yeah. What was that one we all liked that just had kind of?
That's the one I like. By the way, that's my vote.
Is this
Now,
the one?
let me see this one again. D&Q account.
Yeah.
I like that screaming lion too. I'll just go with this one.
Okay, Mr. Aaron
Because I
Lopresti.
can't decide, so I'm going to decide on that.
Yeah, it's a tough night tonight. There are a lot of amazing pieces. Drone and quartered account. All right, going down the line. Let's see. Eric Hansen, who would you like to vote for, sir?
I'm gonna vote for the one doomed rabbit painting.
Did Siege just drop in?
Yeah.
You guys, Costin's not in.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here?
I can't hear anything.
Okay. Eric, I didn't hear who you said you were voting for.
They got you.
One doomed rabbit, the Mumra painting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know where my headphones are.
They heard you.
Yeah, but I can't hear them.
We can hear you.
Good thing.
Just when you thought I was the bad guy.
One doomed rabbit. All right. Eric Ninotowski, who would you like to vote for, sir?
Oh, here I am. Sorry.
Armoron.
We've been hearing you pretty good the whole time, Siege.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm leaving. Get Costin. You have to send him a link.
He's got the link.
No, he said he needs a new one. I don't know why. I tried sending him the one that you sent through email.
The link hasn't changed. It's the exact
I know, but I can't. It won't copyright. I don't know why. He needs it through his email for some reason.
All he's got to do is reopen the email. It's the same link. It has.
This is like
I'll email him.
30 seconds left at the end of the Super Bowl. It's over. Like no substitutes now.
All right, once I stop sharing screens, I'll send him a link again. But let me finish this up. Let's see.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Eric Ninotowski, who would you like to vote for, sir?
I'm gonna vote for Armoron.
Armoron. Eric Ninotowski votes for Armoron with that team C. Very good. George Alexopoulos.
I would vote for Weldon, but I know he's an amazing super professional. So I'm actually going to go with the D&Q account person. But yeah. I need to know who that is because they're amazing.
He is anonymous, essentially.
Okay.
You can send him DMs, but yeah, he's pretty protective of his identity.
Understood. All right. Well, my compliments to them because that is some serious.
Whenever I run into people that are like that, it makes me wonder if I'm doing something wrong. Like, should I be more protective?
Yeah, I was like, is it too late for me to hide my identity on social media?
Like I'm Terry Huddleston from Terry Huddleston. Heard of Terry Huddleston? Like, whoops.
Yeah, that ship sailed, Aaron. That ship sailed.
All right, Kevin Sharp. Who would you like to vote for, sir?
Sir, everybody, there's so many good ones. Like everybody's been saying, so many good ones. It came down to D&Q and El Guapo, so
I forgot
I'm gonna
about
lean on the side of El Guapo.
El Guapo. Let's see. Let me turn down to. Where did we put El Guapo's? He did have a great looking piece.
I think his was wasn't his the Lionel and Chitara like in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was El Guapo. Yeah, right there.
El Guapo had a little zipatone action going on it. Yeah.
Oh, you're sitting myself, or at least trying.
All right. So which one was it? Is it El Guapo?
Yeah, like that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kevin Sharp votes for El Guapo, aka Cesar Feliciano.
And like I said, it was so close. I mean, there's so many good ones. I could have just as easily agreed with Mike or Aaron. I mean, there's so many good ones.
What about me, man? You don't agree with me?
Well, someone's gonna have to
agree
be
with
the
everybody.
tiebreaker.
All right.
There it is. See?
Terry Smallshanks, not Longshanks, but Terry Smallshanks. Who do you vote for tonight,
It's
sir?
Terry Tiny Shanks to you. I vote for the Chinese kind of inspired Lionel piece. I don't remember the guy's name.
El Rodimus Flash. That is El Rodimus Flash. He is a workhorse.
Yeah, that one just like if they made a hot toy of that, like that's selling off the shelves.
Which one are we talking about? The samurai one?
Well, no, it's more of a. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's.
Well, I called it samurai at first, but it's more of a. You're not talking about the Panthro, right? You're talking about the.
That was good too, though.
Let's see, where did we put that?
I think it was further
Scroll
up.
past it. This
Nope.
one.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my vote.
Hopefully, Ilrodimus will, and he's been a competitor on the show once before. Hopefully, he'll put a book together or something because he's got some legitimate skill.
Like if they were coming out with that as a remake, none of you guys would be complaining.
Nope.
Like, because it makes the old one look soft in comparison. Like this new Lionel could
I might
man,
actually
oh,
watch that.
That'd be like Fist of the North Star meets Thundercats. Yeah, it'd be pretty awesome. Zachary Bradley, sir, you are the last person to vote tonight.
DQ account.
You got to pick one that's already been picked and break the tie, so we have a winner.
It's a DQ account. All right,
account.
I'll pick one.
Yeah, and Matt has to pick one.
Oh, Matt, you got back in.
I'm back. I'll pick. Was it El Guapo? Is it Guapo? Is it
El Guapo? El Guapo
Yeah, Guapo.
Comics. All right.
I was
Even
gonna say El
with that
Guapo.
vote, that gives 2 votes for El Guapo Comics for a great piece. But the winner tonight is Drawn and Quartered Account. Fantastic piece. Let me show that one more time, and then we gotta get the votes. Let's show that one more time because he did do. That is hot fire.
Is there another kind of fire?
Congratulations, yes.
Cool fire, I guess, right?
You are.
Yeah, like, you're fired.
Oh,
Shit,
wow, that's so.
Oh man! So
All
what
right.
do they win? What does he win?
He
Anything?
gets 2 fistfuls of praise and recognition, and this week's winner, the pros pick.
Okay, well, if Mike was smart, like I've been talking about for, I guess, months now, is
You're talking about me being smart for a month?
get the Taco Bell sponsorship and give out like Taco Bell coupons to the winner, man. Free tacos.
I got a suggestion for you, Mike. We all pitch in, even if we're not going to be on the show that particular night. Get and like maybe have a Wacom, into us or something. Not the Cintiq, but the nice middle of the road one.
Mhm.
Especially for these up and coming artists, man. Sometimes that makes a huge difference.
I need one of those.
See?
Yeah, you know what? They can use pencils and papers, Terry, just like everybody else.
Look at you. Right. Look at you. Jesus. Remember, Chad, I wanted to give you stuff. And Mike, I don't want to give you stuff.
Look at that. No, that's a total Bernie Sanders supporter.
It
He
is.
wants us to
It
pay
is.
for it, and he's going to take the credit for giving it
Actually,
to
I'm doing more of a Joker 89. Money, money, money. Who do you love?
All right, one more time, because apparently I didn't show it when I thought I was showing it. This is Lionel, Howling Lionel here by Drawn and Quartered Account.
Awesome piece.
Yeah. Well
Very
done,
nice.
sir.
That's cool. I like that, man.
You are the pros pick. All right, now though, it's
But
time.
now.
It's time to turn to the audience and find out.
It's time.
And let's see, where did that straw poll go? Let's see, this is my first time looking at it tonight.
Survey says.
View results. Let's see what we got here. All right.
Did you just say it's time?
Coming in in ninth place, Terry.
That's last.
About to say, yeah, it has to be. Has to
I got
be.
that once.
Yeah.
Terry,
No, this is my second time in a row. I'm loving it.
Actually, 10th place because Elliot Fernandez was entered in here too. So, Mr. Terry Huddleston, congratulations, sir.
Yes.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Technically, he's outside of last place because Elliot wasn't even here.
No, hang on a second. Wait a minute. How come when you announced it for him, you said in 9th place, but when you announced it for me, you said in last place?
and yeah, he's actually in 10th place.
I'm in 10th place.
Noted, sir. Noted.
I'm in 11th
All right,
place.
just in case you weren't feeling good about yourself, Aaron Lopresti said, "Tell Terry he's last."
Hey, I've been there, man. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
This is my second time in a row. I'm trying to keep
for everyone
a dynasty going, a loser dynasty.
Given your movie opinions, I'm sure the
It's called a perfect season. That's what we call it here in Detroit.
Perfect season.
Or if you prefer, first loser.
Yeah. No, I'm the last loser.
Oh no. All right, now we do have a tie for next to last, and that is Mr. Elliot Fernandez. He is not with us at the moment, and Mr. Eric Ninoltowski.
Oh man, I'm tied with last for a guy who's not even here.
Yes.
Come on.
You couldn't beat air. Wow, that's horrible.
All right, Mike, you're coming in here at like 7th place. What happened tonight?
What?
They don't like my piece, I guess.
Dude, I actually, I thought you were going to be somewhere near the top, man. Seriously.
Mike, you're the host. You can't finish lower than like 3rd, I don't think.
Apparently, I can.
See, if you were giving away Taco Bell, you'd get more votes.
Or some teams or N2Os.
I will not buy votes.
Oh, listen to you.
Hey, Mike, as a lifelong Thundercats fan, dude, I would love to have that piece. That is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
It's beautiful. I love the vein on that bicep.
Yep.
All right, in 6th place we have Mr. Matt Cousin.
Thanks everyone for the votes.
Matt, which one is
Thanks.
yours? I can't. Which one is Matt? I can't.
Thanks
what is it?
for the link siege.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Woohoo, Carson.
Well, I like the lino gray, and that's yours, right? The one that's gray in the background there.
Yeah,
It has, yeah. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's cool. Kind of make them drop back in the background a little bit. Nice.
I think I might. I still gotta add black shadows and gray on this Is it Panther?
Whatever his name is.
He's a Panther dude.
Panther Man.
I think I'm gonna just like do like clouds and sky, and then make him black. That gray silhouette black.
I kind of like the detail you got in there, though.
Dude, I don't know. I'd
Like-
leave it gray.
Yeah, do like a thunder strike or something.
Yeah, so I was
Makes
gonna
him
have
like
lightning.
drop back in the background. I like that.
Yeah, I like the detail you got in there.
Thank you.
Like I said, that's ready to roll, dude. That is a print.
That's definitely a 6th place piece if I've ever seen one. Really nice.
In 5th place, all right, let's see. In 5th place, we have the fan winner. Talking about Eric Hudson.
Eric, where is yours?
He's
Eric,
got
there you are.
Panthro up front with the Panthro chucks.
Mine
All
looks
I'm
like
getting is like an icon. Why am I not seeing your art?
His name is Dreaded. If you look there, it'll say Dreaded.
Well, who's Eric?
That's
wait a
Eric
minute, who's
Ninoltowski.
Eric? Oh, that's not the right one.
Yeah, we have a lot of E's in here tonight.
Okay, who am I looking for?
Dreaded. Look for the name Dreaded.
Okay, there it is. Okay. You did the bald cat dude.
I like how none of you guys know the
Mr. Baldcat, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
Telly Savalas is looking robust.
Who loves you, baby?
Hey, he would have been a great Panther, I think.
He would have. I would have. I love Kojak, man.
All right, just outside of the medal ranks in 4th place, we have Kevin Sharp.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that doesn't.
Wow.
What is going on?
Well,
I mean,
I was tying before, so I was surprised that I hadn't tied in.
Well, now wait a minute. Are you finished with that? No. Well, I don't. Some of this isn't inked. What's going on back there? No, see, I'm just saying you've been penalized for not finishing.
It's still awesome. It's still awesome, though.
You get points for finishing first, me, and then you get docked if you didn't finish.
Aaron took that tiny little dagger that Terry drew and just started shoving it right in the
man, I love it.
No, that's a nice piece.
Aaron Lopresti will cut you.
it.
Aaron Lopresti will cut
finish
you.
it.
Don't play. Aaron Lopresti will cut it.
Not the size of the daggers, the organs you hit along the way.
Right.
All right, now we're into the medal ranks. All right, in 3rd place with the bronze medal, we have Mr. George Alexopoulos.
All right. Peanut butter for George.
Where's George at? Okay, let's see. Now, see, that looks finished to me, so he got the extra points. That's nice.
Sweet.
Although it's not traditionally done, so therefore you're docked points.
Oh, come on.
So now you're in 9th place.
Oh,
Like
come
call it
on.
last.
No.
All
No,
right.
that's nice. I like that.
Well done, Georgia, and thank you for coming back and drawing with us tonight.
Always a pleasure.
All right. In second place with the silver medal, we have another painterly style, Zachary Bradley.
Ooh, that sweet
That's
silver.
nice. Hey,
Thank
that's the Jamie Lee Curtis version. We like that. That's nice.
Thank you.
It would have been better if it had been done traditionally, but
I knew you were going to say
it's still
something.
nice.
I knew it. Them dang Peters are taking their jobs.
I'm sitting on my porch right now with a shotgun.
There you go.
Oh.
We need to just get rid of pewters altogether.
All right. In first place with the gold medal, and as we all know, Aaron Lopresti will cut
Thank you. See, traditional art is rewarded again. See?
Oh man, you know what? You're the bad guy in every '80s movie.
The boomer drops the boom.
You're the one that Fred Savage is gonna have to take down in some end battle over the fate of the world.
Well, thank you everybody that voted for me. That was very kind. All kidding.
No,
aside,
your piece is amazing, man.
Yeah, no, it's gorgeous.
Aaron,
We're all gonna pat you on the back now.
I don't care what anybody says about you, man. I like your stuff.
This is
I don't
what
care what they
happens when
say.
you don't kill Mario. Things
Things go well. Now, Aaron, I want you to come back Friday and auction this piece off. But the winner, the gold medal winner of Drawn and Quartered, gives away a print to one lucky winner of their piece.
I've got plenty to choose
No,
from. They want the winning piece?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Scan and
Sure.
print.
And could you show us that one more time, please, sir, if you would?
Yeah, I'm not saying I added anything to it after the time was up, because that would be cheating. But yeah, there it is.
That's amazing, man. That's a cover. That is a cover
Yeah.
Cool.
to the DVD box set right there.
I'd buy that for $1.
The sketch version.
All right.
That's
If you would like to win a print of this gold medal piece by Aaron Lopresti, go ahead and type in Aaron into the chat. We'll give that.
Not Aaron.
That's right. You got to spell it correctly too. Hey, I'll tell you what. I will. The winner also. I will include one of these signed and numbered sketchbooks for free. How about that?
That's sweet. Thank you.
Nice.
Hold on, I gotta type
to the winner.
No, Mike, you are not eligible to.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, if I accidentally land on your name, I will not select it. I will spin again.
My name is Jerry Hinkelson. Give me my book. Give me my book and my print.
Zach Bradley's in there typing his name. Come on.
It's your channel, Mike. You can't win a prize on your own channel.
It is Michelle Tiller.
All right, I'm going to give it just a couple more seconds here.
Miller.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could use that. Nobody would ever suspect you, man.
Nope.
Like Stanley.
All
right.
Well, now I know we've done Aquaman before, but maybe we'll have to do like another Justice League night. We'll have to do like another Justice League night.
Why would we do that?
Have you guys done an anime
To
night
help
yet?
Aaron's career. That's why.
All right, spinning. I'm going to spin the wheel here.
I'm trying to make it easier for Aaron to win next time. It's not the purpose of all this.
I'll have Justice League.
They don't know what anime is, Terry.
That's why I should do it. I would love to see some of you guys' take
All right,
on
Terry.
these hot twinks. Come on.
Zach Richmond. Zach Richmond, you are the winner, sir. Zach, I just want to make sure Zach Richmond is on Twitter so that he can get a hold of Aaron Lopresti, or you can get a hold of me and I will forward that information to Aaron Lopresti. Either way, just let me confirm that Zach Richmond has got a line on Aaron.
Sounds like a name Mike made up.
Congrats, Aaron. Congrats, Zach. A to Z. Your winners tonight.
It's beautiful, man.
All right, and not only do you get a print of tonight's piece, but you're going to get that gorgeous sketchbook.
That's right. Because my middle name is Generous.
That's
Even though I'm not a democratic socialist, I still give stuff away.
There it is.
But I give my own stuff away, not other people's stuff.
There it is. There it is.
Mike,
There
I've
it
got the
is.
camera locked on you if you want to close us out for the evening, sir.
Absolutely. I want to thank all of my guests here tonight for being here, and I want to thank everyone in the chat for spending their Wednesday night with us. I will be probably starting up another drawing stream because I have a lot of drawing to do tonight. If you want to come back and watch some doodling being done, if anyone wants to come in and do a drawing stream, hang out, then you're all welcome to join. But how do we get a hold of each and every one of you? Aaron Lopresti, starting with you.
How do you get a hold of me? Well, are you asking me about my? I'm sorry. What was the question?
Social media, sir. Social media or art stores.
Say you just made a fan on this show, Aaron, and they wanted to follow your career. How would they follow you on social?
Okay, I will tell you. I'm Twitter at Aaron Lopresti. I'm at Facebook under Aaron Lopresti. I'm on Instagram under Aaron Lopresti. And I have a YouTube channel under Aaron Lopresti. I have a website, www.aaronlopresti.com. So if you can spell my name, you can find me.
If only there were an easier way to say all that.
There probably is, but I'm a boomer. I wouldn't know how to.
Eric 1.
Which one?
Who's Eric 1 like that?
Yeah.
We never set the rules.
Nobody said anything about numbers here.
All right. Mine's just as easy. Just go to Eric Nilotowski on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, you name it. I'm all over ericnilotowskiart.com. And I just finished my contracted work, so I'm about to get started on my Shadow Century book. And you guys saw the awesome cover by Kevin Sharp earlier in the stream, so I'm excited about that and excited about getting more covers out there, like one from Mike Miller and also Matthew Weldon. So there you go.
Right on. Eric 2.
Well, you can find me on all the social medias at Dreaded Dinosaur. I'm wrapping up my work on the Roddy Piper comic book, and I will soon be working back on Dreaded Dinosaur Man, which you can start reading on Webtoon right now, and I'll be getting more chapters out for that, and hopefully launching my own crowdfund for a Dreaded Dinosaur Man book later this year. If you liked my piece tonight, follow me on Twitter at Dreaded Dinosaur and download the free JPEG Full Riz.
A lot of Dreaded Dinosaur in there. And can you guys put this stuff up in the chat? I know you got Lopresti and Eric Nilotowski's in there. Let's just keep that going. Georgie.
Yes, sorry, I'm always muted. I'm gprime85 on Twitter. That's always the best way, or pretty much the best way to get in touch with me and follow my stuff lately. And I'll be launching my next campaign for my series, Mary Sue, probably within a month. And yeah, I still don't know the full details, how long it's going to be. It's like maybe 4 issues max. I don't know if anyone's done that before. It might be too much, but yeah, it's going to be launching soon. I'll be posting like concept art, and yeah, I would love to get as much feedback as I can. So please feel free to, whoever's listening, let me know what you guys think.
All right. Kidding.
You can check out my artwork on Instagram. It's KevHulk73 at Instagram, or KevHulk73 at Twitter. And I'll always be posting artwork, especially for Dragon Guard, which is on Indiegogo. You can get in on the pre-launch mailing list right now. Go to Indiegogo, check it out. And on screen is a page from it, the pencils in progress.
Nice.
If it's showing up there, I hope it's showing up a little bit for everybody.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Mm-hmm. And there's a page in progress right here. So go there. If you dig some fantasy, if you dig some 80s kind of cartoon-based fantasy, like He-Man with Thundercats, this is kind of in that tone. So I really want to do something really awesome for you guys. So check it out.
Fantastic. The good Matt.
The good Matt.
The only Matt tonight, but whatever.
I was gonna say, yeah. Those pages look great. Kevin looks awesome, man.
Oh, thank you,
Mark me
man.
down for one.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And my new project is I'm working on a book called Modded. I believe it's is it lightning darts? I think something like that. Action, something like that. I gotta get the rest of the title, but it's modded, and it's going to be space aliens invading, and the only ones who can stop him is a bunch of Nerf gun modders. They challenge him to a duel, so it's going to be fun. It takes place in a giant stadium, but you can check me on YouTube. I'll be putting up processed videos shortly. So thanks again. You guys are awesome.
All righty. The Bad Terry.
The bad Terry. So you can. I'm much like Aaron. I simplified everything. If you can type in Terry Huddleston art, if you want to call what I do art, but you can find me on terryhuddlestonart.com, Terry Huddleston Art on Instagram and Facebook. And what I got going on here, I just got announced at the spring edition of the Cartomancer, which is a kind of divination and tarot card. I know still some of you guys in there. I got on the cover of that, so that's cool. And then if you want to check out some more of my kind of spiritual, esoteric mysticism images from some stuff I got coming out, that's also fantasy involved, but like the mystic side of fantasy, which I think we don't see enough of, then check out terryhuddlestonart.com to check out some of these crazy concepts. This is probably one of my personal favorites here is the Crimson Chalice. She's got blood coming out of her face. Wild stuff. But yep, so that's all I got going on for now. Whoops, I just went back to another page, but
all right. And from A to Z, Aaron to Zachary.
I'm Zach, and you can find me on Twitter at Zach_DB, which is my main platform at the moment. Currently working on World of Goma. Keep your eyes open for that because when it there's a lot of content's about to drop, and when it does, I'm going to be very excited to see your reactions. So just keep your eyes open for that.
And I want to just keep everybody in mind here. These are 2-hour pieces, right? So this isn't like the best that everybody here can do. This is a competition. You're supposed to have 2 hours, get as much done, get a piece done if you can. I know it's the best Aaron Lopresti can do, but that's.
Well, I did mine in an hour, so
But if you're interested, if you just think you like somebody's art here, go look up their stuff and see what they can do when they're putting 8, 10, 16 hours into a piece.
Yeah. And not yakking about the movies they hate.
Not yakking about the movies that Harry hates. So please do that. Check me out on I'm here. Art of the Hero. Subscribe if you would. If you want to see more of my art, you can go to MikeSMillerArt.com. But yeah, that's it. Edwin Boyette, get us out of here.
Oh, wait, and once again, thank you all so much for giving us part of your Wednesday evening. We appreciate the opportunity to draw for you and then share your art with everyone. Fantastic thing. I think Mike is going to be starting up a drawing stream shortly after this, where he's going to be drawing more of Project MAGA. So make sure to tune in for that. Make sure to check out Aaron Lopresti's Aquaman in stores right now.
Oh yeah, get my comic book too at Lone Star Comic.
Oh yeah. Buy Mike's Lone Star comic book on Lone Star Comic. Is it comic or comicbook.com?
LoneStarComic.com. The link is in the description.
Link is in the description. And please do join us for Friday night auctions. And everyone who drew traditionally, you are invited to join us this Friday night for Friday night auctions. Aloha and good night.
And aloha.
Good night. Aloha.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Prosper.
Good night.